Chat, wake up. Wake up, chat. I'm What the fuck happened? What happened here? I didn't sign up for this. Holy shit. This is awful. God damn it. Why do you do this? I had high hopes. He made the fucking joke.
Chris, because dear Lord, just look at this glow up.
Oh my lord. Like, why? Why would he make the, like, did I figure out the fucking algorithm, the joke algorithm for this? What? You know what? No, fuck this shit. Look at, you gotta go. I was like, oh, surely he's not gonna make that joke in here. And then he does it in another segment. Wow. Wow, we did it. I'll finish the rest of this. Apparently they have to. Maybe I've been just fucking it all up. All over again.
And on this and watching Kazuma out there appreciating your Fukashi no bitches. If you told me in 2013 that one day I'd be watching a Ruby anime coming from Studio Shaft and Genrobuchi, I would have slapped the shit out of you to wake you up from your weeb fantasy. So I'll be the first to say, well, slap me silly and call me Chris, because dear—
Like, bro, you know what happened? I'm gonna fucking tell you. This is all conjecture. You can crucify me for this, chat. I'm not unbased yet, by the way, unless you tell me I am. But why? Why do I feel like when he sat down and wrote this, and it came up whenever he was writing this around his friends, because let's be real, he was writing this around his friends. He then goes, like, oh, you know what? That seems a little too cliche to put it here about, you know, cuck thing, because he could have used the Will Smith clip of just him yelling, keep my wife's name out your mouth, but he knew it wouldn't work. He said, no. And so he got to this. And then he had to come up with something. He did it. Sir, you did it.
Dear Lord, just look at this glow up. The only thing that makes me sad is that I only wish Monteum was here to see the fruits of his efforts. Because even with cuts like this, there's just something about his choreography. The way his battles have a certain fluidity, actions that flow from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Like a tempo to a song, it was magical to watch, and will never be matched even in a beautifully animated show like this. The man really was a genius. But honestly, who cares about the fight scenes? I know the real reason we got a full anime budget was to see some full 4K HD cookie-eating Sakuga action. This is the real glow up we needed. All right, the cookies. Let me see her eating the cookies. Oh my god, there it is. Here it comes. Here it comes. 1 out of 10. Worst adaptation ever. What do you do?
Oh my god. I feel like when, because again, I'm the world's funniest person. I feel like it's just, it's made to make someone laugh. Maybe it's because I'm gonna sound really weird about this. Listen, still can't believe you quit over Will Smith. No, I didn't quit over Will Smith. I quit over Giguk, bro. That was just, I wish I could just make videos like that, just rage quit them. Unfortunately, I killed my numbers when I did that, so unfortunate. It's not that important. It's not that bad. But he writes this for someone, because people think anything that's relatable is funny. Well, and sometimes it is. Like, more times than not, you know, relatable shit is funny. But I think it's like his execution, or like the quickness of his jokes just don't hit me the right way. I don't know. And again, you know, humor is subjective, that whole thing. Also, I gotta open another one of these because I drank through that entire one. God, the taste of whiskey. Is it? No, he's always been doing these. These are just weeb memes. Listen, the Zoomers exist in a subculture of humanity. Weebs are lower than that. So you need to be fast with them. I would say more, but I will probably actually get deleted from YouTube.
Doing? I'm just sorting out some trouble on my Discord server. Oh, I can help mod that if you want. Wait, you mod Discord servers? Yeah, I mean, if you got a subreddit or stream on Twitch, I can help you mod that as well. You're a Discord mod, Reddit admin, and you mod Twitch chat too? Oh no. Hot damn, this...
Uninstall! Unin-fucking-stall! Un-in-fucking-stall! Un-in-fucking-stall!
Like, these jokes aren't even current, bro. Holy shit. I need another drink.
This is a great looking show. When A1 Pictures want to turn it on, they can really turn it on. Which is a shame because it feels like I'm watching a forgettable early 2010s anime in 2022. You got a yandere with pink hair, a tsundere ex-girlfriend, people making out in 4K Sakuga, and a dreary, deadbeat version of Naofumi that every girl seems to be fawning over for some reason. I mean, what am I missing here? Is he a nice guy? Does he have a good personality? Is he rich and famous? Is he a not related by blood sibling? You remember that
Help, chat.
Help!
show The Detective Is Already Dead from last year that had amazing action scenes like this and everyone's been talking about since? Huh? Huh? No, you don't. Yeah, this is going to be one of those shows. Is what I would be saying if I didn't live stream my opinion about it, only to be told, promised that it gets better by episode 3. And after watching it, I gotta say, it was alright.
It's shit.
Big titty Ada.
We did the same fucking joke. We did the same goddamn joke earlier. We did the same fucking joke.
Ada succubus wearing the Virgin Killer sweater. That's the show. Wait a minute.
Oh my god, I need another one. I have to get 2 drinks now. Again, my whole thing is if he makes me laugh at any part of this video, I'd be like, that's a good one. I'll tell you, don't worry. If you ever were curious about how I think something is funny, I know you don't really care, but if you ever wanted to know what I think is truly funny, you'll see it.
Minute. Summoning a familiar to make a contract with them where you have to feed them mana via bodily fluids to have them stick around? This is just fate, except it's really horny. This is just fate, except it's got a big tittied character with Ada energy. This is just fate, except the viewers are just raging degenerate. This is just fate. We're gonna show about...
God, my liver is gonna be fucking destroyed. He almost again, he sets up the jokes and it just doesn't amount to anything. It's hard to be funny on YouTube, but holy fuck, I almost can't read that. But that might just be because I like dark humor. That's kind of what I'm saying. Maybe we're just a little in too deep. I know. The problem is that it's not that he's not right about that. You know, from pure description, like I would look at that and be like, "Oh, he do be spitting," but it's just it just I don't know. Maybe the editing just doesn't go with. It doesn't go with his humor, because I could probably get down to if I just heard it instead of the other part of it.
Young magical girls hanging out at their dorms at a mage academy or something. I believe this one's called Tiny Witch Academia. There's also Reverse Takagi-san for all of you who are looking for a cute rom-com this season. Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Now, this is a cute one. Another show to add to the daughter simulator genre of anime. But unfortunately, we now live in a post-Anya world, who has just completely broken the daughter meta. Look, this girl's adorable and all, but where's the meme faces? Where's the waku waku? Where is the elegance? Honestly, when your daughter game is this strong, I don't know how anyone else is meant to compete.
メガネがないときはこうするといいよ。ほらこう。もっと針の穴みたいに。あ、すごい。
This does nothing. You know, if
I don't know why. Like I want to like his jokes, but that one just like he could have okay, let me put it to you this way, okay? This also counts as a stop, so I have to drink another one. Look, I'm not graduating just yet. But, okay, so look. Let me tell you where the joke ends for me, okay? I hung in there. I hung in there for this part. And this part. I was like, okay, this right here. All right, let me strap it in here for you, chat. This right here would have solidified a joke that would have made me laugh. If he just did this, and he's doing the thing, right? He does the thing. Right here, the part where it stops being funny.
Because I claim her as my waifu.
Thank you, Sarah, for the 9 months. The tier 3. Holy shit, I can't read. Next, I need help from this crap. Rip your liver. Yo, I gotta find something about licorice recoil because I feel like someone said something stupid about it. There's someone that is dissecting this from the wrong angle. And I didn't really think people could watch anime the wrong way until that day on Twitter. Chat, if you don't know, I will tell you later. But this right here, this part where he does this last segment, the last thing he says, this sells the joke to me.
This does nothing. You know, if I had
it falls flat to me. And maybe it's because it's supposed to be like family friendly-esque in a way, but it just stopped being funny there. I don't know.
$1 for every pharmacy isekai anime that's aired, I'd have 3. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened 3 times in 1 year now. Out of all the pharmacy isekai though, this one definitely grabbed me the most. You have an esteemed medical researcher being isekai'd into a world where the understanding of medicine is primitive at best, while also being given the power to diagnose any illness with just a look and the ability to create any substance as long as he knows the chemical compound of it.
Wanna cook crystal meth?
Having all the tools he needs to completely revolutionize the world's medical system. Honestly, this was pretty interesting, and the most disappointing thing about it is that we have yet another death by overwork isekai, which is just depressing now, let's be real. Like, does anyone miss the simpler days of Truck-kun? Come on, man, you've been slacking recently. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. You fell off. So when I first saw the...
God damn it, he did it again! How do you make this not funny? Chat, it hurts. Damn it. Now again, he can't explain the show to me. We're already this deep into it. Everything he says it builds up and then it just doesn't pay off. His endgame is fucking wretched.
Title Uncle from Another World, I was like, god damn. They really are just throwing words on a dartboard and adding another world to it. But it turns out this was one of the best parodies of isekai I've seen. Guy's uncle wakes up from a 17-year-long coma after a truck accident, and it turns out he was isekai this entire time, saving some far-off fantasy world. And the best part? He's managed to keep all his powers from that world. Yes, this is a post-isekai story, but now back in the real world, needing to reacclimate to society. What does he decide to do with these powers?
YouTuber
Are you YouTuber?
The show has more than its premise though. Beyond its gimmick, its characters are genuinely funny and keeps the show from becoming stale beyond its meta hook. Basically, it asks, what would happen if the person that got isekai'd was a fucking idiot? I think it speaks volumes though, that even in a parody that's making fun of all the overused tropes and one-dimensional characters in isekai, I still unironically fell for the fucking tsundere.
私が姉よ。あなたの妹とかおぞけが走るわ。
こっちだって君の弟になるとかまっぴらごめんだ。
Oh boy, you're...
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Chat, if that's what I do, if that's what I do in videos, if I make the same joke again and again and it's not funny the first time and then it's not funny the second or the third time, please feel free to unsub. I'm fucking stupid and I need to be taught a lesson. Also, this is just... Again, it's not him that's funny. It's the fact that we have to see this and then hope that it's funny. Maybe it's just because I'm old. I'm getting fucking old, chat. I know. Like, oh, Jesus. Get over this fucking segment.
Your stepmom's daughter is
And I got
my
drink.
ex. I appreciate that I tried to find a more tasteful way to say I used to date my stepsister, but you can say shit like, I kind of fancy my first cousin first removed dad's stepsister's daughter, but at the end of the day, you still just said you want to fuck your sister, mate. If I'm being real, I was actually expecting a bit more spice with a title like this, but this is way more wholesome than I thought it was going to be. Like, they got some proper sibling bickering going on. Where's the spice? It's looking a lot less like domestic ex-girlfriend and more like Kaguya-sama with a side of... Oh, love me, sister. Hey, sister. This ain't a full-on...
That one hurt. That one hurt a hot second. I had to let that one slow burn in. I really thought he was going to take that somewhere, and I was going to be blown away. Again, every time it's just his fucking delivery. His fucking delivery sucks. I hate it. Get him out.
dumpster dive, it's just a casual rummage through the dustbin.
Yo, he better not disrespect Kino. I will Minecraft him.
Alright, this one actually looks half decent. Out of the two anime original A1 Pictures sci-fi show with cute girls in them, this one seems like the one to watch. You got some kind of secret defense force made up entirely of cute anime girls, because of course they are, focused on preventing crimes before they happen. What really stands out is the action direction and gun battles. The choreography for these gunfights feels like a mix between grounded action films and the gun martial arts of Equilibrium, which is pretty damn cool. Also, I know what I said before about best girl this season, but that might actually go to Chisato. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this is the kind of energy I need in my life. But beyond her natural charm, she's able to dodge bullets like she's in the bloody Matrix and can handle firearms like an assassin on crack. That's right. She's waifu Keanu Reeves.
Bro, he took me on that entire fucking journey for nothing.
Help!
Bro, what the fuck? How did he make the fucking best show this season sound like shit? How? No, trust me. Vicarious Recoil is not mid. First of all, mid's stupid. Don't ever call it mid. It is actual Kino. But he made it sound so fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, his jokes, they just need help. They need help. They need a fucking EpiPen because they need fucking help, bro. They need some goddamn milk.
Would you like to buy this slave? Slave? Did you say she was your slave? Yes. I am shocked. I am appalled. Why is it that every isekai has to include some kind of slavery in some form or another nowadays? You know, in my world, we abolished slaves hundreds of years ago because it was the right thing to do, and yet here, it's not only accepted, but glorified. You can have sex with her, you know. I mean, can you not see the morality of owning another human being as property? Did you say she'll have sex with me? Mm-hmm.
当家の奴隷をお買い上げいただきありがとうございました。
I'ma say it.
Bro, how did he not... Like, okay. Obvious jokes can be obvious, but it's when they overstay their welcome. This shit overstays its welcome. It's not even a case of Necro. You sound like you need a sign that says, "Where's the funny?" when there's no racism to laugh at. Yeah. This video is it's a roller coaster of being I don't know, happy that you're watching this video, or just disturbed because you just I don't know. Maybe it's because you're looking for the genocide of fucking brain cells.
I'm absolutely watching this show. Guy gets
And I gotta
isekai and
drink
finds
again.
out he's in a world where he can buy slaves he can sleep with. So what does he do? He goes out to raise money to buy a harem of slaves by killing bandits and collecting their bounties. My guy's out here committing first-degree murder for the promise of pussy. First to say, slavery is one of those tropes in isekai that
He almost had me. If I were in the right mind state, I would have thought that was funny. And also, I gotta take another drink. Like, I'll tell you the part. Because I was gonna make the same joke too as I was watching it along.
money to buy a harem of slaves by killing bandits and collecting their bounties. My guy's out here committing first-degree murder for the promise of pussy. First to say, slavery.
Like, he would have got me. I did crack a smile. There was a smile there. I'm not even gonna front. He could have closed out that deal with something a little bit more. Or maybe he could have been like what's the thing here? It's one of those things of he's out here trying to buy slaves for the promise of pussy. Like, he has to have a follow-up for that. It's not bad, it's just there should have been a follow-up. See, I'm a positive individual. I gave him constructive criticism. Thanks for playing.
Slavery is one of those tropes in isekai that I think is just the dumbest, eye-rolling shit, especially when it's framed as, oh, look guys, the hero's the good guy for buying the slaves to save them. But this is so deplorable, so unethical, that I can't even find it offensive. This is coming from the same studio that made Interspecies Reviewers, and I am not surprised.
If you're looking for culture this season with no fucks given, this is it.
The show didn't even pretend to have any morals. It stood up, looked us dead in the eye, and literally went,
up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
Now, I don't want to...
He almost got me again. They're getting better. Their jokes are getting better. I wasn't expecting it, but maybe it was like the weird, like, not background removal. It was current enough that I thought that one was pretty good. Yeah, that one was pretty good. I'll give him that. Didn't make me laugh, though, but it was pretty good. I liked it.
Add into this overplayed trope of slavery in isekai, but I swear to God, guys, this is a one-off. That's not why I watch it. Look, trust me, not every isekai needs to devolve into buying slaves as a plot point. Are we clear on that? All right, good. Let's see what we got next.
Fuck's sake.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the...
Wait, what? That was it? No way! Did he just end the video without the... That is a fucking letdown, bros. Aww. I was hoping he was gonna close out this video with something based. Man, he had me. He had me by the balls at the end. And then he just fucking didn't follow up. What an asshole. That was so fucking scuff. I wanted him to end this on a good note. How dare you? I feel cheated. This is so fucking sad, bros. I don't know, man. Hang on a second. I got a thing. I got a thing. It's just so fucking awful. That guy conned us. Whoops, you gonna hear all that? There it is. Oh, Lord. Not based. Not very pilled. It was okay. It was fine. So let down. He is unbiased or unbased. Oh my God. Well, listen, I've already said it. I've already said it, chat. Oh, jeez. I'm not like a huge. I don't watch any of these anti-tubers like that. Believe it or not. But I don't know, man. Here, hang on. In a nutshell, things in a nutshell are. Can I watch this? Actual? I feel like there's worse jokes in this. Maybe there's worse jokes in all of these. Actually, never mind. Don't listen. I think that I can tell where the worst jokes are just by the thumbnail alone. It's gonna be this one. Like, yeah, every season has memes, but it do be that way sometimes. Also, see you later, Scythe. Thanks for stopping by the stream.
All right, Derek. See you later. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by, at least for a little bit.
I know that there's gonna be unfunniness in hentai in a nutshell. There will probably be one in this one, and then probably one in this one. So I'll do you the favor, chat, because this has to be safe for work for me to watch it, obviously. But I feel like there's an opportunity for me to laugh at something in this. There has to be. There has to be one funny joke in this video. Otherwise, I'm going to be pretty upset.
Hey YouTube, thanks for finally getting back to me. So yeah, I was just wondering, why are all my videos getting demonetized?
Oh, we're doing this pity segment. That's pretty fucking weird. Why do we have it? Why do we have this? Wait, when was this video made? 2019? Oh, listen here. That already fucking... Oh no, that means I'm gonna get it too. It's because of how lewd it is. Or maybe they... Yeah, maybe that's a bad idea, chat. I think maybe it's a bad idea. We don't want to get fucking... Maybe that's the joke. Maybe that's the setup. That's the setup to the thing. Yeah, I think that's just the setup. I'm not gonna fucking watch it now. Now I'm fucking scared. We can watch this other stupid meme shit though.
POV.
Oh lord. This is already fucking going off to a great start.
You're an anime fan in 2020. Well, I'm deep in lockdown, but the season's pretty dry. I mean, I'm gonna be watching...
Do you guys remember winter season of 2021? No one does. Also, why is this from... Why is he looking at spring 2020? Maybe there's a reason.
Yeah, I guess I'll watch Tower of Gods, but there isn't really anything else that catches my interest. Oh well. POV. You're an anime fan in 2021.
Yes.
What the hell? How is this season
I'm too high to actually look at the dates. Or the intro.
so stacked? Attack
But this video quality did dip a whole bunch.
on Titan? ReZero again? Look at all these sequels! Look at all these other shows! How the hell am I gonna find time to watch all this? Oh well. What the fuck is going on with this season? Where do I even begin? My 2020 Anime of the Year ReZero is finally back to complete its arc. Promised Neverland is returning with...
Also, I gotta take another shot. I forgot to tell you, so I had to take another one. It do be a little saucy. You wait for the booze to kick in, so start laughing hysterically even when nothing funny is on the screen. No, don't worry. Listen. I'm already high off of an edible. And I'm drinking this whiskey and cola... the thing. Don't worry. If I was gonna laugh at something unfunny, I would have laughed at it already.
With more toddlers playing 5D chess, Beastars egging me on to convert to furryism, slime...
Oh my god. I gotta take another fucking drink. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Like, it's not even... the fucking joke. I'm so fucking mad.
2 is hype, so is Log Horizon 3, so is Eurocamp 2, so is 7 Deadly... So is Cells at Work 2, Quince 2, Non-On-Biori 2, and on top of all of this, we have Attack on Titan final season meeting every high expectation we had and punching straight past them. Fuck everything I said about modern anime classics, we are watching a classic being made right...
Bro, I have to fucking pause. I'll take the shot for that one. Are they ever? This is the thing I'm getting to the belief of. Yeah, it's the final season. Part 1. Oh, well, surely they're going to wrap it up this season with this part 2, right? Well, the final season, part 3. Excuse me? Like, how do you keep calling it the final season? And then you have, like, 20 parts. You know what they are. You know what they are, chat. I'm being facetious now. You can tell me if this is an unbased opinion. They're really just kind of waiting it out and getting the money they can get. So that way they can, let people down pretty gently when they find out that this dude turns into a fucking bird.
in front of our eyes. And I'm not going to be talking about any of those, because on top of all this, we still have the non-sequel shows which by themselves are enough to match any of the seasons from last year. This might be one of the most single-packed season of anime in the history of anime. Is this actually it? Is this where the 2021 redemption arc finally begins?
Hello,
I'm gonna get fucking DMAC, you asshole! Gotta take another drink.
Anime is doomed.
By the way, this is all like the intro stuff, but God damn. He do be making some funny videos, don't he? XIII was a great anime, man. Now you're just memeing on me. You're doing this on purpose. How dare you? Wait, we already know what the history of this is. I'm not taking a shot for that. You can suck my ass, chat. But like, we know what happened this season. Like in winter 2021. But I just really want to see. I really want to see what we took away from this. Let me want to stop watching anime so I won't have to watch his videos. I'll pass. Not gay. Yeah, true.
Ladies
oh my god.
and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to the future. For years, we've been pushing the limits of computer technology. As technology evolves, so has our approach when it comes to keeping on the cutting edge of animation. Reinventing how people see CG, reinventing the shows that uses it, reinventing anime itself. 5 years ago, we gave you Berserk 2016. 4 years ago, we gave you Berserk 2017. Today, I present to you...
Again, you see how long this is taking, right? This is all set up.
Berserk 2077. I think we found...
You know what? It's low-hanging fruit. I'll take the shot for that. And the other one. Again, there's no payoff to any of his fucking jokes. What are we doing? This man had all the opportunity. In a nutshell, it's supposed to be fast. That was like 20 seconds of nothing. I know, it's like... He explained... I can't do a chat.
Found it, guys. We found the best animated show of 2021. Apparently, this is an anime coming from a real studio with staff members who've never worked on a single anime before. I'm absolutely shocked. I don't think I'm overstating it when I say that XIII may set a new standard of animation that will send ripples in the industry. Look at this 3D. I haven't seen 3D this clean since Gary's mod was released. Which I'm guessing is what it was also...
I don't know. He almost had me there. I just... There's a large group of people that have not played Gmod. I am people.
So animated in. The lip flaps have obviously been inspired by dubbed kung fu movies by how accurate they are. They even got my favorite 2000s rock band to do the opening, Slink 183. And on top of all this, you may not even notice, but in some shots, if you look really carefully, you may see that some characters don't even inhabit the same dimension. I've seen a lot of people compare this to PS2 graphics, and I don't know why people would say something so insulting to PS2 graphics. I'd say this is far more...
Oh my god. He almost had a joke there. All he had to do was pull up a PS2 game, and he would have knocked it out of the park. Like the PS2 game comment, he could have sent my ass to fucking space with that one. What the fuck?
More reminiscent of Cyberpunk's stunning visuals, showcasing a futuristic setting and T-posing. The original trailer boldly said, and I quote, declaring war against all sci-fi series around the world. Which, as bold as the claim may be, I think also technically constitutes this as a war crime. Remember this day, gentlemen, as we are witnessing history. This may actually set a new benchmark never before seen in anime. Generations from now, we'll be looking back and saying, remember that time when Attack on Titan Season 4 was airing? Was it really better than XIII? You know how sometimes the show...
That was weird. Those things didn't have a correlation. You know, it's like you can't really take anything away from, like, again, his jokes are made for someone. In chat, what I have learned recently from talking to other like-minded individuals, creators, if you will, it's easy, like, if you think something is garbage, like, you know, you can say that, but it's also, there's like a thing of Giguk videos, they're just not for me. But I think I've been saying that for a hot minute. They're just not for me because his humor is just not up to snuff with what I would laugh at.
It's just so weird, you have no idea how to describe it, so you're just grasping at straws, trying to find a point of comparison. I've seen people describe this as a hybrid of about 10 different anime directed by Satoshi Ikuhara Shinkai Ano Yuasa, which just makes it more confusing. And I think they're all missing the point, because clearly, Wonder Egg is just the very first strand type anime. So this yellow hooded girl has a casual conversation with a cicada before finding some egg, seeing a bunch of girls cosplaying hentai censorship, and then having a full-blown argument with some talking toilet paper. The egg then hatches into a girl, and at this point you're just thinking, damn, I want whatever she's on, but as the episode unfolds, you start to get a hint of what this is actually about. We're peering into a glimpse of a damaged, broken psyche, and it's up to us to piece together what really happened. What is this world? What happened to her? Why did her friend jump? It's a cerebral tale of bullying and depression, and out of everything in Winter, this was the one that etched its way deepest into me. I'm not gonna pretend I understood what I watched, but what I will say is that it was the only show I kept thinking about afterwards, and I don't exactly understand why. I had that.
By the way, this is based off of, you know, like a couple of episodes.
Feeling that I was watching something that could blossom into something really special. I still don't know what this is going to be about, but I'm definitely going to stick around to find out.
I don't have a thing for that, but just imagine that there's a sound effect that goes there. And it's because we know what we know now. That's what I should do. It's not even a negative video. Just find things that they just didn't age well. And there's one video of mine that didn't age well. I mean, there's probably a couple. But there's one in specific that I think about. And it's the one about Knuckles not being voiced by any black people. That is until Idris Elba became it. And then he did. For that brief moment. And then whatever they did with the shorts.
If it'll be better than XIII.
Oh boy, that's a strong contender. And I'll take a drink to one time for both of those because they were in the same second.
私は流行りの曲がわからない。アニソンは完璧に歌えるのに。
I'm in this picture and I don't like it. I'd like to think for the most part that the anime and manga community are one and the same, but sometimes there comes along a title that just makes me think that manga readers live on a different plane of existence. Horimiya was a highly anticipated manga adaptation that I've never heard anyone mention or talk about prior. So when
I gotta stop it. The fucking Twitter's not the entire world. Like I trust me, I live on fucking Twitter. But I don't understand why we can't look outside of the scope of people that are excited about Thing. I mean, he goes on my anime list, right? That's where most of these fucking dudes post reviews. I don't know. Wait, what? Holy shit, I can't fucking read. Hang on, I'm getting there. YouTubers are starting to lose views on their channel, especially Aki, because she went from 1.5, I think that's million views, to 100K. As holy crap, chat! I've been drinking this whole time and I can't fucking read. And I'm high too. As someone who never goes on Twitter ever, but I know a few people who still talk about .hack. Bro, .hack is at this point. Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views either. That's fucking bullshit.
When all the manga readers scurried out of their rocks to exclaim their excitement, I thought it must have a big cult following or something. So I check it out and, it's the 13th most popular manga of all time on Mal. What? From the trailer, I thought it was just going to be a serious love triangle romance drama on the likes of Toradora, but honestly, this is just wholesome as fuck. A rom-com about looking past appearances and never judging a book by its cover. For example, he may look like a straight-edge nerdy student who follows the rules when really he's a secret bad boy with tattoos and piercings. And also, he's fucking hot. And she...
Chat, I wish Spooky were here. I wish Spooky were here. What the fuck? Holy shit. I'm sorry. That's a weird thing to be like angsty about. Don't worry about it.
She may look like the pretty, popular girl in school, but nobody knows her little secret that will change the way everyone looks at her. She's a good sister who does chores at home. And she wears her hair in a bun. If that's not gamer enough for you though, we've got bottom tier character Tomazaki following the top rated player in Definitely Not Smash Bros for all you real gamers out there. A true gaming anime about a gamer who's really good at gaming meeting a gamer girl as they become gamer friends as she teaches him how to win at the biggest game of all, the game of life.
Gamers.
And so starts his...
He almost had me. That right there was bordering. That was bordering the laugh. He was off by just a little bit. And then I would have been sold.
Training arc as he learns that to be a true pro gamer who wins at everything, he first needs to learn how to lose. his virginity. As someone who had zero social skills growing up, this was actually really interesting to me. It's a romantic comedy that breaks down social interactions and gamifies them, and it's a fun watch if you don't take the concepts too seriously. It's a pro gamer learning how to function in society, with a cute anime girl teaching him social skills, personal hygiene, and grooming. Yes, that's right, folks. This is literally the uplifting story of a Smash player discovering deodorant. You know, I feel...
He almost had me. I didn't laugh, but that one was also really close. Maybe that's what he should do, is just be a fucking comedian, like low-key. Like, I don't know. Like, it was really close, I'll say it. It was really fucking close. It was decent. Open mic night, Necro, bro. There's too much racism in my fucking jokes, and by jokes I mean statements.
Sorry for any volleyball anime coming straight off the heels of Haikyuu, especially when it's about the bromance of an ace duo starring a genius setter who got pushed out of his previous team because of a bad attitude because, well, it's coming straight off the heels of Haikyuu. Don't think the Haikyuu squad are worrying too much about bullying, depression, and suicide, so if you're looking for a darker edition, definitely keep an eye out for this one. We got the Cells at Work spin-off, Cells at Work.
Oh my god, I'm black.
I actually enjoyed this more than the original. It was way more interesting to see Cells function in an...
See, it's not him being funny though. Like, that one was not even him being funny. I'll take a shot for that. But listen, this isn't because he's funny. It's because the meme is funny. That's all that is. The meme was funny, but not him. Can we go back to get the full context? I need to see it. Yeah, the joke, the same joke of the milk, like, haha, we got it. But he fucked it up.
We got the Cells at Work spin-off, Cells at Work.
Oh my god, I'm black.
I actually...
Like, it's not him being funny, that's the guy in the video being funny. And also, that's kind of fucking racist, but who cares? We're all a little bit racist. We just don't want to admit it.
Enjoyed this more than the original. It was way more interesting to see Cells function in an unhealthy body, even if it did make me feel shit at my own lifestyle choices. On the upside though, apparently that means having a white blood cells that gets my cells at work, if you know what I'm saying. I can't believe it's taken this long to get an actual skate.
Both of those jokes were terrible. What the fuck happened? What happened here? What? Like, it's just another Coomer joke, bro.
Skateboarding anime, and I can't believe the first skateboarding anime is unironically called Skate the Infinity with an 8. God, if you're gonna do that, might as well just go all the way. Bring back the cool S. Say it's PH fat. Cause you know what? For all these pretty skater boys, all the girls seem to have said, see you later, boy. This is coming from the director of Free and Banana Fish, and you can definitely tell that. There are...
No one, unless they are me or him, would know that fucking joke. Like, no one would know that fucking meme, that reference, like, actually, unless they grew up like me and him did in our age group. There's no way. I mean, I'm not saying that kids won't know, but they're gonna be like, oh, that was a thing back in the day. I don't know. That's just me be toxic, bro.
There are definitely a lot of pretty boys, along with Gene Simmons, you got fucking Lelouch apparently, and our main character is actually Canadian, which I think is great, because we finally get more representation in anime for my favorite country, America too. That was a joke, Canadians, it was a cheap, stupid joke, I didn't really mean it. I know Canadians are nothing like Americans, you guys are great, please don't kill me. Oh, what are you gonna do, apologize me to death? Let's see, what's next?
Why are there children playing in the road? God damn.
Oh yeah, there's new isekai this season.
What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm taking a leak. Look away. Look away!
Bro, am I gonna get demacked?
Oh, come on, man. Right on my book.
Look, I hate spiders as much as the next guy, and I don't...
What was happening? What?
I need some cheap spider propaganda showing up on my timeline, but god damn. This is a cute little spider. I don't care if you give a shit about isekai or not, Ao Yuki absolutely steals this show as a girl reincarnated as a spider. I just watched a hyperactive spider figuring out how to be a spider for 20 minutes and it was entertaining as fuck. Am I about to give best girl to a fucking arachnid? Like, not even a waifu-ized Sigmund Freudian, I wanna fuck this spider, but an actual fucking arachnid? Oh look, it's basically, is it wrong to pick up girls?
Like, where's the joke at? Where was it at in that?
In a dungeon, except the guy is actually picking up some girls. We got Suppose the Kid from the last Dungeon Boonies moved to a starter town. This is another one of those isekai-less isekai shows about... Wait, what's this show about again? Oh yeah. I don't know why Gohans insists on continuing the Handshaker's legacy, but they've really outdone themselves this time, using a literal green screen explosion effect you can find on YouTube, giving us a masterclass in visual coherency not seen since the likes of XIII 5 minutes ago. Remember that one scene from episode 1 of Goblin Slayer that everyone got super upset and offended over?
Yeah, one of them were your friends.
Have you ever looked at that and thought to yourself, like, what if we made an entire show around that one scene, but just 10 times worse? If you ever needed a reminder that we—
Yo, we're about to get some fucking hate. Let's go. I'm with it. Get it in here. We made it, boys. The best part of the video. Let's do it.
Live in a post-interspecies review as Japan. Remember that a real human being was successfully convinced to give Redo of Healer an anime adaptation. I think this is the first time I've watched an anime and thought to myself, I should probably chill out to something more vanilla after this. How about a bit of rant, Isekai Harem Monogatari perhaps, maybe even something wholesome like Berserk for some light reading. It's beyond edgy, it's everything is, thank God Twitter thinks Attack on Titan CG is more offensive.
Well, they really did that, huh? No. Fuck you. There's no drinks right here. We're in a free fall. We are in a free fall right now. Fuck it.
So, all I can say is, thank God Twitter thinks Attack on Titan CG is more offensive.
Bro, he really mad about that. Can we go back, please?
Prime target to cause an absolute shitstorm online, except this time I don't think anyone's gonna be defending it.
I don't think anyone's gonna be defending it. Boy, this did age like shit, huh?
So, all I can say
Bro, he really did try to fucking do that, too. Oh, man, this is gonna be shit. Did he also get offended at some of these scenes in here? Please, God, tell me.
As the grandfather of modern isekai and one of the greatest the genre has to offer. So, as the seasoned isekai trash man, my expectations were high coming into this, and it somehow met every one of them. It's obvious right from the get-go that this was not influenced by the cliches of other isekai, but is in fact the progenitor of them. They're not just speedrunning the death and reincarnation. Proper time is put into his life growing up and learning about this fantasy world instead of just assuming we know the ropes already. But because of this, there's a level of detail in the world building and magic systems that aren't present or are just glossed over in other isekai. The magic system isn't just control water because this is a fantasy world. There's an actual logic and structure behind it. The protagonist is an antisocial otaku, but that doesn't mean he was an otaku who happened to be good-looking, athletic, and just perfectly built to become a hero. He was a fat, stinky, ugly bastard who literally gets introduced jacking it off to hentai. He's the ugly
Oh, sweet Giguk. That wasn't hentai that he was watching. Oh, Lord have mercy. Chat! Where is Natalie? Where is she at? Bruh. Oh, sweet Giguk. That wasn't hentai. That wasn't hentai, bro. So in the story of this, wasn't it his niece, right? Like, that was like the thing. I'm pretty sure they said it. And if they didn't, then it was like later on in the thing. Fucking weird. We gotta find more of these videos. Yeah, it was like actual, it was actual, what's the YouTube friendly way of saying? It's an actual video of kids in the sandbox, that doesn't make it better.
Truth of what the usual isekai protagonist should have been. He's flawed, he's hella horny, he's...
Oh yeah, cheese pizza, that's what people call it. Yeah, there was cheese pizza. What the fuck, bro?
Bullied, he's been traumatized, and this doesn't all just magically disappear because he's been reincarnated into a fantasy world. He doesn't just feel like your typical vehicle for a wish fulfillment protagonist, but an actual character. So even though we are treading on concepts we've seen in so many other isekai before, it somehow feels fresh. Watching this felt like watching The Godfather after years of only watching Gangster Squad. After seeing generations of these concepts being watered down and turned into tropes and cliches, it was surreal to see the actual foundations they were all originally based on. This isn't even mentioning the insane production values that went into this. From the soundtrack to the animation, it can at times feel like a feature film production, and it's probably the best looking anime airing this season. So what is presented here feels like an anomaly. This is an isekai that's reminiscent of all the generic trash isekai I've gorged myself in over the years, but just genuinely feels like a good show without any twists or gimmicks in the formula. Guys, maybe this is the isekai we've been waiting for.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
How long has it been? How long have those of us in the isekai garbage dump been persecuted, ridiculed, mocked for having trash taste? Just another basic bitch craving a cheap, escapist, power fantasy show with yet another bland protagonist only there for our wish fulfillment. But no more, my brothers. The winds are changing. Times are changing. Here, we could have a show, a good show that can prove to
hurry up
people
with the
that maybe,
joke!
just maybe, it wasn't so bad after all. Maybe there was potential to be seen that no one else could see, underneath the 100th overpowered protagonist in the 100th fantasy world copying the 100th RPG. Maybe isekai was never meant to be trash. Maybe it was meant to be beautiful. XIII anime of the season.
I'm done! I'm done! I'm never fucking delete it, man! Get it off my fucking hard drive! Get this fucking trash out of here!
Wow. Wow. That was just... Anyways.
This episode is sponsored by Keeps.
What? Okay, just can we stop with this? God damn it.
Oh god, it's summer.
Yes. The summer sun is shining down, the school kids are off on
I know this is pretty topical.
holiday. The goddamn loud-ass cicadas are having a great fucking time, and we get to enjoy some more seasonal anime. Now, I know we've got some high expectations coming into this. I mean, how can't you? I said in spring that following the winter anime season was like having a boxing match right after Muhammad Ali just stepped out of the ring. Little did I know that fucking Mike Tyson was going to show up out of nowhere, so what do we have in store for the summer? Are we going to get Sugar Ray Johnson, or is Logan Paul going to be entering the ring? Either way, my hopes are high. So is summer going to continue this year's hype train, or are we just going to get an absolute train wreck?
All right, here we go. Sell me on the joke. Sell it to me.
Well, this is awkward.
He doesn't close in on the fucking joke. Get me out.
All right, Kana, open wide.
Guys, this is gonna make or break me. This one right here, I feel like my soul is gonna escape me.
After the tragedy of the arson attack just about 2 years ago, it feels so good to see Kyoto Animation coming back at their absolute best. And what an absolute statement they've made. God.
Wait, how do you follow up that with a joke? Like, unironically? Like, he brings up thing, right? This part. Okay, right here. This part right here. How did you follow it up with that? Listen to the beats of this joke, this segment.
After the tragedy of the arson attack just about 2 years ago, it feels so good to see Kyoto Animation coming back at their absolute best. And what an...
This is why, chat. I don't cover AniTubers. I know I say this like every time I cover an AniTuber, trust me. But it's like, bruh. How? How are we still fucking here? How are we still suffering?
Absolute statement they've made. God fucking damn. I came here for a wholesome little slice of life, and they opened things up with a fight scene that went so hard it would make most shonen battle anime quake in their boots. I don't normally like.
He should have did something different with that. He could have opened that one up for a whole bunch more.
Talk about sequels too much in these videos, but god damn, it's good to have you back, Kyoto Animation. But before we get this season fully started, a quick word from our sponsor.
Wait, really? We just put an ad break in here? No way. Oh my god, it is. What the fuck? It's the hair loss one. Come on. Bruh.
He says, has anyone seen my metal arm? I really need help finding it. Barman says, don't worry, Edward. I'll definitely give you a hand.
I don't get it. God, what an edgy mess.
Anyways.
This is. You've got brutal violence, crazy anime girls. There's some rabbit that looks like she just walked straight out of One Piece. Odoka was finally done with being a taxi driver. And now he's just a mass murderer. It seems to be the show that seems to be run entirely on edgy anime logic. Like, you have the usual goody two-shoe protagonist who's doing the good thing and breaking this girl out of jail because the mean guards are bullying this poor defenseless anime girl. Except the girl actually just brutally murdered dozens of soldiers like 5 minutes ago. And she literally saw her brutally murder dozens of soldiers like 5 minutes ago. And for some reason, she's completely okay with her brutally murdering like dozens of soldiers like 5 minutes ago. Because just look at her. She's a cute anime waifu.
There is no such thing as a queen.
If you're looking for some
what is happening with this fucking joke? It went like to the same joke a million times to try to make you force the funny, and then we get to this thing. Like, I'm not even that fucking funny, but like, bruh. You gotta rotate your fucking jokes like crops in the plantation for the different people.
Mindless violence set in that same fucking fantasy world, then yeah, you'll probably enjoy a Kame no Isekai. I lied. It's not actually an Isekai. Yo, wait, did someone say Isekai? Oh, for fuck. As we know, Isekai has somewhat been taking over the modern anime scene in recent years, but thankfully, if you're one of the ones who's been a bit tired of that, this season we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new Isekai airing this season. So,
Actually, one of them's not new, it's the second season. Or no, sorry, the other one is too. What is this weird fucking point? You know what? Hang on a second. I said second. You know what I meant? I'm gonna BRB. Okay, don't worry about that, chat. How old is this video? This is summer of last year. This is last year! No way. When was this out? Oh my god. August 7th? That means he had more time to do this video. Holy shit.
pretty slow season for Isekai overall. Villainess is on season 2, same with I'm Standing on 1 Million Lives. Slime 2 is continuing, and I'll say if you've been sleeping on Slime 2 because you think it'll be the same feel-good, wholesome show as it was in season 1, all I'll say to you is that you better catch up because it's kicking off! Then we go with a new Isekai, which...
You know, again, he's stuck in like weeb memes for some reason. Like in the weirdest way possible. He could have made that a lot better. I don't know. I'm being a stickler for jokes.
Let me tell you how it's gonna go down. Okay, well, I mean... Okay, well, the protagonist is gonna do... Stop taking my job! I know we're way past the point of self-aware isekai stories since Konosuba did it fucking
5 years ago? Are you serious?
But Tsukimichi's got a pretty strong attempt at it. You got a guy who's actually the child of some isekai immigrants who's been sent to the world of his parents, where he meets a goddess.
Wait a minute, I watched this one a little bit. And, we'll see if he gets the joke.
Who looks at him with contempt, because compared to every other isekai hero, he's really ugly. What? And so she sends him to the fantasy world with the weakest and most useless power she can think of. The ability to understand any language instantly. Bruh. There's an isekai called Drugs.
What? Wait, that was the joke? I don't know. Maybe I need swear words in my jokes. Maybe that's what makes it feel a little bit more real.
Store in another world about a guy who opens a drugstore in another world.
I like that he used this song to talk about drugs. Why is that? Why is that one, Giguk? Why is that the song about drugs? I don't know. Seems a little racist. Says the guy on the internet.
You know, at this point, I'm just waiting for some guy to get transported to a fantasy world and then decides to open up a local fucking Nando's. I mean, what the fuck is next? Capitalism.
Wait, so he could swear, but he didn't make any of these jokes better? What the fuck?
In another world. They're really doing capitalism in another world.
Oh, Lord. Did we just get a fucking capitalism bad joke? For fuck's sake.
How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Okay, this one's actually alright. There's no overpowered protagonist, no grand adventure, just a guy trying to save a fantasy kingdom via the two sexiest words in the world. Politics and economics. Okay, I know that sounds a lot like Slime without the slime, so it has even less of a hook. But this one goes way more in depth with the technicalities of how he goes about achieving everything. So if you've ever thought, hey, I want to spice some wolf isekai, well, here you go.
Please don't do this.
Oh, me! I do!
Here's a curveball for you. How about a dark comedy about a cynical, pessimistic children's show presenter who's had enough of life, slowly losing his fucking mind on camera in front of a bunch of playful kids? Come on,
I don't know. Maybe it's because I was expecting something a little bit different. Wait, I'm in UK and I never have Nando's. Let me ask you then, because everyone tells me to go to fucking cheeky Nando's, but is it really worth it? Like, to you guys? You know what? That's what I need to do for like one stream. Yeah, the punch, something would have been different than the weird thing going across the screen. I don't even know what to call it.
Offense about this one. On one hand, this is totally my type of cynical comedy. Put a guy with zero fucks to give in front of some clueless children and boom, easy comedy. But on the other hand, I'm not sure how you're going to keep this concept fresh for an entire season, because not every joke in the first episode hits. But at the very least...
This man's talking about fucking jokes hitting? No, it's worth. It's overhyped. It's overhyped chicken. Oh, so it's like Nashville Hot Chicken, except probably better.
We could have a laugh at some guy losing the will to go on because of some children. I mean, come on. They're just kids. What's the worst thing they can say? I'm not gonna...
Oh my god. Oh my god. They don't have kids because they're fucking weebs and they're degenerates. She's the queen of degeneracy. And he's just some fucking guy that makes funny videos on the internet.
Lie. Summer season had a lot to live up to. We're coming off the back of two of the best anime seasons in recent memory, but so far...
Is that real though?
I've kind of just had a lot of this. If there is one show to look out for this season, however, it's Sunny Boy. Sometimes all it takes is a few seconds for a show to immediately stand out from the crowd, and right away you can probably tell Sunny Boy ain't just your typical anime. You've got a school that's been sent to some kind of pocket dimension. A group of kids are trying to figure out how to govern themselves. This guy just starts breaking the entire fucking space-time continuum. You've got some mind-bending animation and imagery. The whole thing looks like a Satoshi Kon movie with a bit of Yuasa flair. Oh, and every kid's been given a different superpower in this place as well. This can only end well. This is a Lord of the Flies type anime original show coming from Shingo Natsume.
I'm actually surprised he brought up Lord of the Flies, but I'm also not really surprised.
If you aren't familiar, directed this. And this. And it feels like he's been given total freedom to do whatever he wants, which could mean this could turn out to be a fully realized vision with no compromise. Or an absolute fucking mess. Maybe both. Anime originals, though, have been absolutely killing it this year with shows like Odd Taxi, BV, Megalobox, Wonder It. Anime originals, though, have—
Wait a minute, we watched that one on it. Get out of here. He fucking loved that show. And now he doesn't like it anymore. See, you can almost just track what they fucking disliked in it. I mean, most people probably can anyways. One thing that I do want to point out, though, is this thing about how all these originals that they've been having, well, not all of them, but these anime originals are good, and they're usually better than whatever the sequels are sometimes. I mean, obviously they don't talk about it in this video because sequels are just going to be good because they continue the story that you already know. But I feel like I made this argument before about how people want something new and original, even if it's the exact same thing they've seen a million times. They've seen this before. The pocket dimension thing, but it's the way that it's presented and the way that it looks. That's what makes people want to watch it. But of course, I get told I'm stupid.
Have been kind of killing it this year, so I've got high hopes that this could bloom into something great. I gotta be honest, I saw this as one of the top shows of the season with light novel readers hyping this up, so I came in with high hopes, and honestly, it was pretty whelming. You've got a terrorist threatening to blow up a plane unless this female ace detective can deduce the reason of his hijacking. What follows is the most bullshit "hello, I'm a smart anime character" monologue I've seen in a while, as from a single fucking line, she's able to deduce Okay, now explain the entire Fate franchise to me.
Wait, this man made a video about Fate. How does he not understand it yet? Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe that's the next thing. Whatever.
Then out of fucking nowhere, it turns out the guy is actually a ghoul, but it's okay because she managed to bring a fucking gun on board. But please, no liquids over 300 milliliters. So we get this dope-ass
airports. What's the deal with airports, guys? Of course we are.
Fight scene, she wins the fight, saves the day, then eats the most anemic pizza I've ever seen in my life.
No, that's what pizza looks like! What the fuck?
Oh, please give that pizza some fucking cheese. I beg of you.
No, wait a minute. No. Hang on a second, chat. Hang on. Hold your fucking horses. Giguk has no reason to talk about anybody and the way that their pizza is supposed to look, and this motherfucker will not eat the crust. You're a grown-ass man. Eat the fucking crust.
Cool action aside, I think what bothered me the most was just the bland-ass dialogue between the detective and the main protagonist. It's like someone saw the character dynamics of Bakemonogatari or Bunny Girl Senpai and went, yeah, we got that at home. It tries so hard to emulate that same kind of—
No, you guys need to look up pizza. Oh my god, we need to look up pizza right now. Hang on. You guys are not fucking gaslighting me. I'm going to show you the pizza. I'm going to show you what pizza looks like with a dollop. It's a Hang on, is it that one? That one. Oh my god. Hang on. I gotta get a good picture so that way you guys don't like think that I'm lying here. Here. This is the fucking pizza. That was the pizza that she was eating. This one. This is what pizza looks like. Get the fuck out of here. You guys aren't gonna gaslight me. I know what fucking pizza looks like.
Chemistry without
You tried to gaslight me, bro. Jesus fucking Christmas. But yeah, that's what the pizza's supposed to be. And this dude's not gonna eat the fucking crust on the pizza? And trust me, I'm not saying that I've had that exact pizza. I like my, you know, basic bitch pizza, you know, the broke man special. But how is he gonna do that? What the fuck?
Capturing the same charm or wit. This feels like it's so close to being a decent show, so I'll probably give this one a few more episodes to see if it actually finds its footing and actually gets me to care about what's going on.
Oh, please don't do this. Please don't make this joke. Please don't make this.
I'm making fucking mac and cheese, and nobody can stop.
You know, I should probably.
Bro, like, how is that funny? That wasn't even funny when he made this video. That was like a 3-year-old joke. Get the fuck out of here.
Be more hyped about this than I am. I mean, it's a new Studio Bones anime that looks like it was made by Studio Bones with a Yuki Kajira soundtrack.
Wait a minute. So, okay, there's nothing wrong with, like, I didn't eat the crust today. It was just because there was a lot. It's not because I disliked it. That's the difference. It's not even, this isn't even YouTube poop humor. You know what YouTube, hang on. You know what? Fuck you, chat. You're not gaslighting me today. Okay. Please tell me this is the one. Please tell me someone re-uploaded this. Hang on, I gotta see if this is the one, chat. And then if it is, then I need to probably not watch it with you because I'll get demacked. Actually, I might not. I don't care. Who cares? Who cares if I get demacked? There's a video. It is the best YouTube poop I've ever seen. And it is this one. It is Hank of the Hill. If you watch this, you are a certified fucking champion. Hang on, there's like one part. This. I hope that this. I hope this has the jokes. I really hope it does. God bless.
And Saturday, it's the 9th annual Dallas Mower Expo. Be there as the biggest names in mowers, hedgers, and clippers on hedgers and clippers on hedgers and clippers on.
This is so stupid. This part.
Sea King, oil paintings, Sea King. Don't miss the Dallas Mower Expo. Be there.
That is fucking comedy. How are we doing this? Hank of the Hill is fucking god tier. Shut up. I don't want to hear it, chat. This is not up for discussion.
I'm not a huge fan of vampires, or the setting, or the prim and proper pretty boys who look like they speak exclusively in Times New Roman. Nothing.
Bro, how is that funnier than this? Just that one part. That shit is so fucking cash. Alright, hey. Where'd I put it? Dead. I need to fucking. It's such a fucking good video. Alright, hang on. Where did I put it? There it is. Here, I'll rewind it for you, chat. It's that much of a fucking banger that I need to rewind it for you.
Be there as the biggest names in mowers, hedgers, and clippers on hedgers and clippers on hedgers and clippers on Sunday. Cutting technology. Sea King. Oil painting, Sea King. Don't miss the Dallas Mower Expo. Be there.
It's so fucking. That's not even the fucking best part either. You just need to watch it. It's fucking god tier. The SpongeBob ones are also good. There's so many good ones. This Gigux videos will not be ever close to YouTube poops like that. Big facts.
Too much about the plot has grabbed me in the beginning episode.
You know what? That's a meme I'm gonna add to the chat. Let me write that down in my notes. You guys are in for it now, you little weirdos. Let me write that down in the notes app, obviously. Sea King emote. Because I do have like one emote slot. I do need the one emote slot. You ever see the YouTube poops from Santa with teeth? They're such a product of their time. I think I probably did. SpongeBob YouTube poops back when they had like the Jack Black soundboards, and that's all they had. God tier. There's not even a fucking doubt.
So I'll just have to wait and see if this is something that goes truly above and beyond. We've got a water polo anime for those of you who've ever thought, okay, imagine Kuroko, but wet. And I mean, who doesn't love a bit of wet Kuroko? I mean, look at this shit. It's so wet in here the ducks and geese are gonna migrate to the Sahara Desert. It's so wet in here we're about to set off some tsunami warnings. It's so wet in here.
That's... Wait a minute, bro. You shouldn't... Yo, how's he gonna make a joke about tsunamis about anime? Bruh, come on. Can we please just enjoy that for a second? Please let me go back.
Love a bit of wet Kuroko. I mean, look at this shit. It's so wet in here the ducks and geese are gonna migrate to the Sahara Desert. It's so wet in here we're about to set off some tsunami warnings.
Bruh. Don't say that. That's not me laughing at his joke. That's just bruh. Bro, that's the fucking worst fucking joke you can say. Man. It's so wet in here, there's gonna set off tsunami warnings. Like, man, it's going down like fucking 9/11. That's in the same vein as those. Holy shit.
It's so wet in here, I thought Cardi B dropped her fucking pussy somewhere nearby. PA work.
That was almost close. He almost redeemed that entire point.
Have a new anime set in an aquarium this time.
I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
You know, I've always been a bit wary of PA Works anime nowadays because without fail, they look visually stunning and Aquatope on the white sand is absolutely no exception. This is probably one of the most beautiful looking new shows of the season.
Bro, has someone made that joke yet? See, the weebs have unlimited jokes. All they have to do. Like, look at Sleek Emu even made a better joke. Turning red, not enough 9/11. I give it a 1 out of 10. Like, that one is a fucking banger. I don't care if you agree, chat. Oh my god. I think that's the new meme that no one has done yet. For some reason, they didn't do that. They didn't do it with anime. Maybe because they knew it'd be fucking weird. But like how people made Turning Red about, oh my god, the tower is hit. The towers are fucking hit, bros. Like, that should be like this, but they should just do the tsunami thing of there was a thing that happened up north. Maybe they will bring that up in something. I feel like they probably won't, though, because it would be really disrespectful. But good thing we got Kiguk on our side to, you know, power us through that one.
But then you look at their track record, and for every gorgeous masterpiece they create, they can make an equally gorgeous, just as highly polished piece of turd. You know what? Still some pretty good looking turds out there though. I'm sure a lot of people have had that existential realization that you're just not doing exactly what you want to be doing in life. That you took the wrong path somewhere and you should have gone a different direction. And that's exactly what this anime is about. Hashiba is a 28-year-old guy who wishes he could be working in the creative industry instead of getting a boring degree and becoming an office worker. So one day when he wakes up in a younger body with a chance to redo it all, he has just one thought. I gotta invest in Bitcoin. No.
Oh, Lord have mercy. By the way, they had a show about this, about like almost the same premise called Real Life. I don't think people remember that one.
Oh, of course he doesn't do anything smart like buying Apple stocks or uninstalling League of Legends, but instead he shoots for
he almost had me that one. That was a good one.
His dreams by going to art school.
Wait, that's illegal.
You know, ignoring the obvious things you would do if you actually traveled back in time with knowledge of the future, this is actually an interesting concept. If you've ever thought you've wanted to go back in time to redo a major aspect of your life, then you might find something in here.
No, don't do this.
So,
chat, help.
Help!
Let me get this straight. This anime is about a guy who gets a girlfriend and then gets confessed to by another girl but doesn't want to reject the other girl, so he unlocks 100% of his brain and decides that the best solution to this problem is just to simply two-time. So he asks his girlfriend if he can have another girlfriend, and she goes no, and he goes yes, and she goes no, and he goes yes, and she goes no, and he goes no, and she goes yes. Haha, no take-backs! So they all agree to engage in a three-way relationship with each other, and then on top of that, immediately decide to move in with each other. What an absolute mess of a situation.
Wait, am I supposed to be fucking mad at this? Wait a minute, that sounds fucking awesome. Why'd I miss this?
Alright, hear me out. This is a show that absolutely shouldn't work, but for some reason, it does. It's a
Because it sounds fucking lit, bro.
anime that actually follows through with the harem part. There is no best girl because every girl wins. Yes, even the short-haired blue one. And honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, they're clearly setting unrealistic expectations for anime fans.
Oh, sweet boy. Don't let me tell you about the outside world. Don't let me tell you. Don't let me tell you about the outside world. Maybe that's the problem, chat. Maybe it's not because I'm a boomer, but I've just seen too much shit. There's too much shit I've seen. This is fucking weird. How do we not know about... Well, they're setting unrealistic expectations, so what's a fucking goon to a goblin then? Homegirl has fucking unrealistic red hair. He just happens to have 2 girlfriends, where one is blue and one is red. Congratulations, we won the fucking prize.
Showing a guy getting 2 girlfriends when most weebs can't even get one. What works about this?
Oh my god. He's low-key just hates weebs. At this point, I'm convinced that Giga just hates weebs. He just doesn't want to say he hates them because that's his entire fan base.
This is just how stupidly upfront and honest everyone is about this. And the great thing is, you'll only need the same number of brain cells as these guys have collectively to be able to enjoy this show, which is 3. Somehow, it's so stupid that I can...
Damn, he missed a point on that one.
Make you forget how fucked the entire situation is that you can just laugh at it. That's right. Who needs chivalry when you can dabble in some casual polygamy? Please don't quote me on that. It's funny, it's turning...
Don't worry, if anybody knows about cucking, I believe it's you. In Mother's Basement. Look it up, you'll know what I mean.
Your brain off fun, and because of this, it's the most awful anime ever made. The characters are stupid, it's really unrealistic, and no guy in the right mind would ever try what the main character's doing because he's a stupid dum-dum that nobody should idolize, especially not me. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You know what makes that part funnier is that that's actually real. That's not acting. He almost had me. He almost did though. But where do I start? She's absolutely insane. His wife absolutely fucking weird. Go ahead and don't quote me on this because I'm going to throw out something that you can research for yourself. I'm not telling you that this is 100% accurate. She kind of low-key forced him to marry her. Just take with that whatever it is, and if you want to research it, go ahead. Oh lord.
Did not hit her. It's not true.
What the
shit,
fuck?
am I seeing this right?
Wait, how did that become a thing?
Nagatoro, but MILF. It's MILF.
Is it Nagatoro because they have tan skin? This is weird.
Nagatoro. I didn't think we could improve on perfection, but the Mad Lads did it.
But it's not the same kind of show, though. Oh my god.
Finally, anime is starting to realize what we really want. Finally, the best tags are getting some representation. We are getting the sexy anime girls we truly deserve. Dark-skinned, tanned, MILF. Does it get any better than this? No degeneracy here, only culture. Gentlemen, it is time. The revolution has begun. Perfection is here. I can now declare without...
God, will he hurry up with the fucking punchline for this? This is like, he's trying to set up for like this one ultimate joke, but he doesn't like, I don't know, he just doesn't get there quick.
Without a shadow of a doubt, the best.
Like, we already know where the fucking joke's gonna go. Just get there.
Sexiest girl of 2021 has been found. And her name is... Oh my god, she's a lolly.
Wow, it went exactly where I knew it would. It's... Oh my god, bro.
Hell!
Jesus Christmas. I don't know what I was really expecting out of that. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, chat. I don't know what I was expecting. What a fucking weird video. That was so fucking weird. Jesus Christ. There's so many videos. And you know, that's the thing is we don't really cover Giguk on this channel. Because why would you? It seems pretty fucking sus to be real with you though. Is Goku a Shota? Technically, yeah. Kind of. Oh, jeez. Now, if any of you are longtime Necro viewers, you probably know what I thought about Neo Yokio. Well, let me go ahead and inform you that I think the exact same thing I did all those years ago. How long ago was that? 6 years ago? Wait. Holy shit. How long ago was that? Wait, what is it? What's the real number? Come on. I know I had to leave that one out. There's no way. I put that one out to fucking dry. 4 years ago? No way. It's 5. It's almost 5. 2017? That was like almost 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years ago on September 9th. You know, at some point, I think when I saw this video hit, I was like, oh, finally, someone mails me a video about this. But I think Giguk liked it, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, I did think about bringing back one of these avatars for some reason. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give the people the fan service. I'll just make a video where I go back in time, question mark. And as you can see, everybody loved that video. Everybody fucking loved it. Somehow. What a fucking banger.
I'll bring her a big Toblerone. I brought you a big Toblerone. You don't deserve this big Toblerone.
Wow, he summed up the 3 best jokes that people threw at me. They threw the Toblerone thing at me. But I'm sorry, it just doesn't stick. And you know what? And people were like, oh, Necro, you're hating on it, and it's not even out yet. Allow me, astute viewer, to show you why exactly this is dog shit.
You know, out of context, this one clip may seem like it makes no sense, but trust me, when you see this in context, it makes even less fucking sense. So
Alright, here we go. I need to face my demons at some point, chat. This is it.
So in some crazy alternate universe, this one guy from some band decided he can make his own show about an anime world seen through the eyes of Jaden Smith.
That's fucking horrifying.
Starring Jaden Smith, with big names like Jude Law, Susan Sarandon, Stephen Fry, and Steve Buscemi provide.
By the way, let me go ahead and just tell you something about this. This is going to be the very positive part of the video. So here's the thing. I don't know why we gave all of these parts in an anime, which, by the way, at this point, anime, I think, was mainstream enough that people knew. But I don't see what the point is in bringing in all of these actors and actresses to do a voiceover of whatever the fuck that is. I didn't, like, there's a lot of things I didn't even address in that video. But one of the things is that we're not getting the voice actors who do their job to voice over shit in anime. The same way that I found out about, like, what was it, Paw Patrol? People like that show, right? Sometimes. Wait, Paw Patrol? The movie. It has a great soundtrack, just by the way. I just thought you might want to have known that. Because they added in, like, a few people. Yeah, like they... Hang on a second. Paw Patrol TV show? Question mark? Okay. So, let me go... This is weird because I have to look at like the Wikipedia for it to find exactly what I'm looking for. Or maybe the IMDb. So, Gus. Who the hell is Gus? You guys watch that show, right? I know one of you watch Paw Patrol. I know some of you have children and or nieces and nephews or something. And you're like, man, I really want to watch Paw Patrol with my niece and or nephew. All right, so who's some of these original characters? I don't know any of their names. Captain Turbot? Who the fuck is that? Okay, they kept most of them, but they added in Tyler Perry to be Gus. Who the fuck is Gus? Maybe he's a new character, bro. Holy shit, they do have a lot of characters in Paw Patrol. Well, anyways, the point is that they didn't have to really go out of their way to get things. They could have got more voice actors, more voice actors or actresses. But instead we end up with fucking Jude Law and this piece of shit.
Finding some supporting roles. Oh, wait, that was this universe. This is what happens when a group of millennial students, more lit than Snoop Dogg and 420, break into the Netflix offices and describe a random episode of anime to some Netflix executive. And the executive decides to make an anime based on that description alone. And the executive is Jaden Smith.
Unbelievable.
Man, he almost kind of spitting. Like, bro, this...
Now this is the part of the video.
Wait, is Gus the owner of Polos Hermanos? Shut up. It is.
Where I'm supposed to tell you about Neo Yokio, but
I don't get it. How did you know the Hellenists were gonna kill me?
I had a dream that a Toblerone was in trouble, and that Toblerone was you.
Neo Yokio.
Yo, he's spitting though. Come on, Giguk is actually spitting some truth knowledge right here. Truth knowledge? Truth and knowledge.
Yo is a Netflix exclusive anime. Excuse me. Anime that showcases the life of Kaz.
I'm sorry, I almost threw up from hearing that.
Walking, talking personification of Jaden Smith's Twitter account, starring Jaden Smith, featuring Jaden Smith's voice acting.
I'm not obsessed with clothes. I'm just an elegant man of taste.
It chronicles Kaz's adventure in the 100% real anime city of San Francisco, Los Angelokio, Neo Yokio.
North Kakalaka.
In the future,
Oh my lord, that's a real thing that was said. Oh Jesus.
Independent weeaboo state of Japerica. I just made that up right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually true. He exorcises demons.
Wait a minute, so how do people not get mad at him? How'd they not get mad at fucking Giguk? Or they got mad at me? Maybe it's because I didn't have any fucking dangling keys in front of them.
Fights to become the #1 bachelor, becomes a communist driver, and flies around on his...
Wait, so you guys stand a communist? Lord have mercy.
A butler. What else?
A demon possessed my field hockey ball. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wait, is this really an anime? Nah, it's gotta be an anime. Look, there's Ranma, there's Sailor Moon. Who even knows anymore? I mean, what was that thing I said literally 3 videos ago? If anime were to properly become mainstream in the future, I believe Netflix will have a major part to play.
We did this.
No. See, he's going French again. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. Giguk did that shit on his own. You see that, right? We did this. No, sweet prince. We didn't do anything.
This is what we wanted.
We didn't want this. Remember, he's trying to make it general. We did this, bros. No. Fam, listen. That's your name on that video, bro. No fucking... This dude's turning French. Get out.
Oh, God, what have we done?
We didn't do anything. Thanks for watching.
I mean, hey, who's this guy? Looks Japanese. Maybe he's worked on anime before. Probably nothing I've ever heard of.
Oh, Lord. Are you really gonna do that to my man? Come on. Don't throw him under there.
Must be a nobody. Studio Dean? Production IG? Never heard of them. Do they make anime or something? Must be some small studio that I've done.
Wait a minute. I made all of these points, but I got called the racist. That's fucked up.
Nothing. But to be fair, I think it was mostly animated by some Korean studio. I don't know. There's not much information about the production details of this, so you can just go ahead and take it down, our anime. Just take it down. We did.
Wow. Imagine going on fucking Reddit for anime.
Didn't want this. Just give us shelter, but take this down. Take this down. I had a full-on existential crisis trying to figure out exactly just how this thing exists. I mean, what is this show? What is it? You have a production with the voice talents of Jude Law, Susan Sarandon, Steve Buscemi, and Stephen Fry in something that may or may not be an anime, and this is the way they mark their introduction to the medium.
What in the name of Shakespeare's ass is going on here?
That's a very, very good question. First of all, let's look at these character designs. They look like they're...
Oh, please don't. Wait a minute. You guys know what my rant was, right? The reason why is because you didn't have a big sub count. True. Bruh. Listen, he's making the same points that I made. Because I was talking about production IG and how they made fucking Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. But, like, he made the same point. I said the character designs are fucking weird.
Ripped from some kid's middle school DeviantArt project. And the animation is not much better, looking like it came out of a mid-2000s anime, and I'm not sure if that's an insult to mid-2000s anime. Eureka 7 came out in mid-2000s, Fullmetal Alchemist came out in mid-2000s. Hell, I think even La Pina had smoother animation than... But, you know, it's not just about the aesthetics, which can be saved by equally good writing and plot.
By the way, I criticized the fucking homegirl missing a mouth. You guys saw the video. Come on. And then we did this show with the fucking lazy voice acting. I pointed out all these things. Maybe it's because I'm racist. I forgot.
Oh, Archangelo, what do you live here?
I wish I lived here.
Me too.
The writing boils...
That was almost funny. He almost got a laugh out of me. But that's because of the show, not because of him. And that would be... That's like how people talk, but they're not making it people. They're making it Jaden Smith.
Down to this. Can you appreciate the enlightened knowledge that can be found on Jaden Smith's Twitter in such tweets as, how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? You can discover everything you need to know by looking at your hands. And most trees are blue. Well, good, because this show plays out like scrolling through his Twitter feed. Nothing makes sense. Jude Law, why are you a mecha butler? Why do people care about who is the #1 bachelor? Did someone actually write an action in the script that reads, vapes menacingly? And hey, while we're at it, why not tackle some hot topics like gender politics, capitalistic ideals, and communism?
She seems like a bit of a nut.
Have some sympathy, sir. She's from the Soviet Union.
It is a
Oh, Lord, this is getting fucking awful.
Social phenomenon in Japan that has isolated up to 1 million young people. It's known as hikikomori.
I'm hikikomori now.
No.
Stop this!
Gotta say though, it's really good to see Western creators also tackling real social issues that are prevalent abroad.
Hikikomori? Hikikomori.
Full hikikomori?
Hikikomori to the max.
Hikikomori.
Hikikomori.
Hikikomori?
And I mean, the first step is just using that word enough times, so one day they'll hopefully figure out what it means. This is not even mentioning the most gaudy, in-your-face product placements that are just insulting for anyone watching it.
No, they're not product placements. Jaden Smith had a fucking vision, and I will not stand for this slander. I got shit on it, but I can save you, Giguk. Except I can't because this video came out around the time that mine did. This came out like a month after mine. This is fucking weird.
So it's really lucky that I have the cool, refreshing taste of Heineken to get me through these troubling times.
Man, my man really do be sipping.
That wasn't a dig at their product placement, I just really like beer. Because this show turned me into a raging alcoholic.
Wait a minute, but no one said that this was a bad show. It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be bad on purpose, is what I was told. Damn. Man, I didn't even get a fake joke product to show. One day I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna psych you guys out. I'm gonna make like a fucking video where it's just me promoting a game. In a game. Or like a VPN or something like that, and then at the end I just go, actually I'm not sponsored by them. I just really wanted to tell you about this thing. That would be kind of funny.
Keep thinking that any moment I'll wake up and realize that this was just some weird dream, but nope. I mean, it's 6 episodes. Yeah, it's still on Netflix. It's not a dream. If you're going to watch it, I recommend watching it while intoxicated. But
bro, I don't want to watch this, and I'm fucking high and a little bit drunk.
Don't worry if you can't.
I got fucking Forrest Whitaker eye going on.
Because after you watch it, you'll walk out feeling intoxicated either way. This is the worst piece of garbage to ever come out, and you should save yourself a few hours of your life by avoiding it like the plague.
But wait a minute, I told people to not watch this, and I got shit on. You must be on the wrong side of history there, Giguk.
Is what I would be saying until about 3 episodes in, I had an epiphany. Within this
oh lord, is this the so bad that it's good?
Polluted mess of a production, I was having a good time. I was laughing. It was entertaining.
Wait, you were laughing at all of these jokes? They're fucking dog shit. Well, I guess the dude's unfunny, so I guess it's not that hard to believe.
It had the same rhythm, jump cuts, awkward delivery, and comedic timing you'd see in something akin of an abridged series.
How thoughtful.
Honey, the snacks are ready.
Guys, I gotta go. Snacks are ready.
And then it hit.
What? Wait, that was funny? Wait, he thought that was funny?
Hell!
This is comedy genius.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
This is the final form of anime. It is an abridged series for an anime that only exists in Jaden Smith's mind.
Can we wrap up the joke? This is a fucking bad joke.
Forget what I said about the Netflix executives. It's Urza Koenig waking up one day and thinking to himself, you know what? I feel like making the most expensive meme that's ever been made. It's so absurdly over the top with—
Wait, it was a meme? So wait, how can it be a meme if it's really like... The show's only quotable for the fucking Toblerone thing. No one else can tell you what happened in this fucking show.
Perfect material that is just rife with the best and worst of meme culture today. All it's missing is someone dabbing with a fidget spinner and a fedora and it'll be complete. Wait, hold on a second.
Charles, who's calling?
It's Aunt Agatha, sir.
Put her through. Audio only. I said audio only.
This video was made 5 years ago. We weren't doing that 5 years ago. I think dabbing kind of stopped like 2 years before this. When did DSP become a full-time streamer? 10 years ago? So 2012. And this came out in when? 2017? Wow.
Just bad animation. The animation complements the amateur comedic tone in the opposite way that Niche Show uses its animation for its absurd comedy. It's not bad animation at all.
It is.
Oh, it's Sakuga. Jaden Smith isn't just talking shit, he's a philosopher way beyond our time. And his wise words here should be listened to. Yes, it isn't Neo Yokio, it's Neo Wokio. When we think of
Wait, what?
iconic character tropes in anime, what do we see? Tsunderes, yanderes, kuderes. But move out the way, boys, because now is the era of Toblerone deres. You don't deserve this, Dere. You don't deserve it! Yes, this is the hottest new waifu of the season. Forget Rem, forget fucking Megamin. How can they even hope to stand up to the chewy, milky, triangular sweetness of a Toblerone bar? Now, I don't want to see just plain old chocolate bars anymore. Posters, figurines, fucking edible dakimakuras. Come on, J-List.
It's very simple. I'll be real honest with everyone. Just making an edited YouTube video is very easy. Doing live improv reactionary commentary is tough. The hard shit is sitting here playing the raw games. That's the hard part. Streaming is way harder than just editing videos for YouTube. Okay, it is. Real talk.
You know what? Maybe DSP had a point. Because I don't think I could sit down for days looking at this very fine video, this very fine creation of I don't know what you want to call this.
Get on that shit. Overall, I give Neo Yokio 9 dabs out of 10. Right up there with Ghost Stories, but just shy of the absolute masterpieces like the Bible Black Dub and the magnum opus of them all, Ghazi's Wing.
Don't worry, when he gets to 5 years ahead, he's gonna really love it.
And I unironically hope that there will be a sequel with Shia LaBeouf in it.
Wait, that was the fucking... Wait, does he always end his videos this way? Don't deny that a Jaden Smith and Shia LaBeouf wouldn't be the best thing ever. Wow. Chat, what did we just fucking watch? Could someone explain it to me? Bruh. What a fucking banger. No, this isn't just... Maybe that's why the weird Amogus girl got funny, famous, kind of. I don't know. I don't know, man. See, I told you, at some point, I was gonna become unbased. Yo, wait, what? You wanna know what I find funny? Actual? I'll tell you guys a thing before I end the stream. The actual real life stream. This guy. Dank Pods. I've been watching Dank Pod videos. They're fucking Kino, bro. Look at...
Nano. Look, it's my favorite gen of iPod Nano. I mean, it just actually looks like a small iPod. I love putting these two together. Don't you ever talk to me or my son ever again. This guy actually has a higher resolution display than this one. Same amount of pixels, but made smaller. It looks really good.
Bro, I had one of these ones on the left. And the right. And then someone stole my iPod Classic.
Like, this is a bit of a sad one, right? I mean, I found it had caches, mate. I paid too much for it. But it was a rescue, you know what I mean? Like, the lengths we go to the rescue things. It's got this damage and all sorts. But the best part is, it's still got someone's ruddy music on here. Akon and Snoop.
Bruh. You know what I felt when I just watched this? I felt nostalgia just wash over me. Because... if you grew up where I grew up, everybody had the fucked up, like, artist list and albums thing. It was like the person, like Akon feat Snoop, Akon FT Snoop Dogg. Like, bro, this is so old school. Now I'm just getting fucking weird.
Akon feat Snoop Dogg, Bjork, first Nano to be able to play videos. I mean, Poker Face. There you go. I mean, I didn't put this on here. But I mean, this display actual looks flippin' great. And just don't get me started on how thin these are. I mean, even today. Oh, but in their day, mate, they weren't cheap, right? All this smallness and great screen whatever, mate. Like, even though it was the baby Nano, mate, it should still cost you a few kangaroos. What if you just wanted the look of it?
Maybe I'm high enough for that one. It'll cost you a few kangaroos. Like, that's funny to me. I don't know. What part was the most replayed? This part.
See what Craig could come up with.
Jesus.
Lloyd Craig. Wow, this plastic's brittle. It shattered around the nugget. Look at the yellowing. Oh man, this guy's been looking for a home for so long, and it's such a shame that it's me, really. Stores digital JPEG photos. Ruins digital JPEG photos. It's the 2 gig.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, like, this is funny to me. I don't know. I just... Maybe my comedy is warped. Maybe we've lost all along. Cito streaming.
I think Vegeta actually does.
Look at this dude.
Game. Like his actual Super Saiyan 4 pose. I don't think he does that at all.
Bro. Look at him go. He's having fun.
Ooh. Please beat his ass. I just want to see Vegeta beat Vegeta. Yes. Vegeta.
Wait, what? Wait. Oh, that's right. This is Xenoverse, which means none of these things happened. Let's see. Stuffcito, say hi. Say hi. Hi. Damn it, I can't spell. Listen, I'll get there at some point. There we go. Hey, Subcedo, say hi to the chat. If he says hi to you, I'll finish my
what did
drink.
he just say? The imposter is who? The imposter is what?
Sus? What?
Why don't you take a nap?
Oh, I love it. I love it when Vegeta actually gets treated with fucking respect. Holy shit.
Come on.
Not only do the Xenoverse 2 devs somehow...
Wait, are you guys in the chat spamming sus too? I hope not. If I find any of you saying sus, I'll ban you. I'm just kidding.
But they're also smart enough to go, you know what? Vegeta deserves a good moment. Actual fucking Toei animation apparently cannot.
Oh yeah, that's Cito's character, just by the way. His guy. His fucking dude. It's fucking great. I don't know. There's a lot of stupidity on YouTube, but there's not too much anti-tuber stupidity, to be real with you. What's a bad video? Actually, hang on. I might actually have a video that we can watch. It's gonna be fucking god tier. I have a I have a very specific playlist sent over by a fan called Bad Analysis that we can watch. It's gonna be fucking great. I don't know which one I want to start with though. I don't want a long video. I want a short one. I want a short boy video. And there's not really that many. Oh, we can watch this weird video. Actually, you know what? We got 2 videos. Let me see. We'll see how they pan out. If they just look boring or tiring, I'm just not gonna do it. Oh, I did watch this one for like a little bit, which means that I did think it was fucking stupid. All right, here we go. Are you ready for this weird whatever this is thing?
Evangelion on Toonami hyped up for years, random posters in people's rooms, and even references in movies and TV shows. It gave off the impression of being this ethereal masterpiece that was integral to the otaku experience. If you're black, you have to watch Friday at some point. If you're white, I don't know, Pineapple Express, and if you're a
man, he could have said Lost Boys or something, but alright.
It seemed like you had to watch Ava. So of course 12 to 14-year-old me wanted to check it out. 14 hours and 30 minutes later, I was disappointed. All I did every day was shit, piss, and come in my shorts, and yet I was angry that my time was wasted. Valuable shit, piss, and cum time that I'll never get back.
Wow. This dude has the best humor I've ever heard.
My anger at the show was slowly shifted to the fart-sniffing elitists and the wine-sipping Redditors that allowed Eva to give off.
Wait, do Redditors actually sip wine, though? I feel like they wouldn't, because it would be like a douchebaggy thing. They would also think it's pretentious because they're communist.
That impression. I'm Scamboli, and today I'll be talking about how Neon Genesis Evangelion can objectively suck my nickels. At least in my opinion. You're free to think whatever you want. If you
Wow, I couldn't imagine thinking for myself. Thank you, relatable YouTube man.
haven't seen it, consider not watching this video. Not because of spoilers or anything, but it'll just be extremely boring if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't worry, we all unfortunately know what you're talking about.
Anyway.
It's repetitive. This dude made like another video that I covered, I think. Or not like covered, but I think we talked about it on stream once. I can feel the high. I can feel the high coming down, bros. That means I have to drink. And it's gonna be fucking weird if I don't.
Our star is Shinji Ikari, a 14-year-old League player who's forced to pilot mechs in order to defeat...
Oh my god, League is a... 2 years ago. Come on, this is almost 3.
The Angels, giant beings from outer space, which are actually...
Also, shout out to my bro, what a fucking idiot. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys in on a secret of high necro. Just because I'm high or fucking drunk doesn't mean I don't remember things. This fucking very special person left the fucking URL open on one of his stupid streams, and guess whose video is in it? Like I wouldn't fucking see it. Wowee. Way to really hide that one. Maybe you should private it instead.
Derived from Adam, the being responsible for the second impact. You see, Adam came from the white moon, so obviously Lilith, Adam's sibling, came from the black moon.
Wait, what? Why do we have to have people involved in this?
Anyway, the only time we see Lilith is underground, pierced by the Spear of Longinus. But the Spear of Longinus is bad. Shinji's dad wants to get rid of the Spear of Longinus because it's necessary to initiate the Human Instrumentality Project. This is all actually foretold in the prophecy through the Dead Sea Scrolls. My bad, did that sound like gibberish? That's what watching the show felt like because they don't even attempt to explain any of the terms that, despite being essential to the plot, are barely mentioned. And when they are mentioned, it's only to say some vague shit like, ah yes, the Virginius theorem is nearing completion.
I mean, they kind of go into this letting you know that this is, you know, a thing, but I guess I get what he's saying. But maybe he has to elaborate.
What's a Human Instrumentality Project? Well, I dug through the script, and between episodes 1 through 24, it's only mentioned 5 times, and we're told on episode 21 that it's meant to harness the power of a god, which doesn't even scratch the surface of what it actually does. How about the Lance of Laryngitis?
Well, I mean, what do you think a god does? Wait a minute, go back. We're actually told on episode 25 what the purpose was, so this specific term was a bad example. Feel free to use one of my, I'm not reading all that, other examples instead. What does he think a god does?
What it actually does. How about the Lance of Laryngitis? It's mentioned once on episode 12, and you see Rey doing something with it. So you think, huh, I wonder what that thing does. And it isn't talked about until episode 22. And for all that wait, this is what we learn. Seal wants it, Ikari wants it gone, it destroys AT fields, and it's hinted at sealing away Lilith. So they hype it up to be this crazy device that'll change everything, and we discover nothing about it. Why does Seal want it? Where does it come from? You get interested in little concepts like the Instrumentality Project or the Angels just to get absolutely dirty-necked by the writers because these mysteries end up going nowhere. It just
Bro, why do we have to do memes this way? Why are we doing this? Come on.
It becomes this convoluted mess with a ton of questions and no answers. Want to know about the Dead Sea Scrolls? Oh, they only mention it 4 times in the show.
Well, again, most of this is based off of if you do your research outside of the show, because it's all references. That's it. But maybe I'm reading too far into it.
Want to know what the black egg is? Want to know why the angels are attacking?
I already know all that.
Want to know what the first...
Wait, I actually learned that from the fucking show. They kind of tell you in it, I'm pretty sure.
Pact was, you see where this is going. Oh, but you can find that information online, just not in the main series. You see, Adam was created by the first ancestral race. They're an extremely advanced alien civilization that's responsible for the ancestral race actually originate from our Milky Way. Adam was sent to Earth within the White Moon to fill the world with angels. Lilith arrived on Earth accidentally while within the Black. Actually function as both an...
See, he's being kind of reductionist about this though. But it's like, all of this stuff is, again, it's not really required knowledge. It's just fighting aliens, bro. Chill out.
Egg and a transportation device for this is where the Dead Sea Scrolls come in. Rather than being a prophecy, it's actually an instruction manual made by the first. The Spear of Longinus is designed to render one of the seeds of life inactive in the event that... And this causes Lilith in turn to release her offspring. Piers is a giant being of light is because he lost control of his S2 engine. Now, if you wanted to get those answers organically, you'd have to watch 6 more movies and sift through the 22 games if you really want to get a good grasp on the story.
Haha.
Minigame.
Get it? Because you don't have to do all those things. He's just making a funny.
And to stop the fucking video from getting boring, we're gonna do a little minigame. Are you ready?
No!
So, I'm gonna put this ball inside.
No!
Cup. You have to guess which cup it's in, and if you're wrong, well, you owe me a kiss.
Help! This isn't bad analysis. This is just fucking stupid.
Okay, did you follow that? Let me know in the comments.
Wow, I'll be sure to run and tell you, buddy.
I'm obviously not a writer, but a good mystery creates questions that the audience wants answered and then answers them. It even makes you wonder, what's up with the angels? What are the Dead Sea Scrolls? So you keep watching. Maybe this is so popular because the reveal's really cool. And then the reveal never happens. You wasted your time. It really alienates the audience from the jump when you toss around all these terms and organizations without even bothering to explain them.
Wait a minute, but the movies though... No, hold on, we gotta get away from this thing.
Just watch the movies, Scam. I'll just watch the movies. I'd rather deep throat a tactical insertion than waste even another second researching the Ava lore.
Wait, so you don't want to know about the source material, but you want to bitch because you don't know the source, like, I say source material, you know what I mean. But the references, you don't want to know what the references mean, so you don't want to have to research it. And while I agree, yeah, that fucking sucks, but you don't have to know anything about the show itself because it doesn't fucking matter. They kind of say, we need this thing to be gone so we can create the human instrumentality thing. and then for some reason it's too hard for him to understand. It's a really weird nitpick, to be real with you. I don't watch the movies. The movies are, well, the first two I think are just like pretty much recaps. Right? Am I wrong? The first two movies are pretty much just recaps, and like the end of the second one is, well, I said the end, but like the last part of the second one is like new material. And so is the third movie, and then they fucking finished it off. Or maybe that is the third movie. I don't fucking remember.
First off, I'm not that interested anymore, and second, the show is hard to watch because...
What? It's repetitive, doesn't answer the question.
Every episode up until 14 follows the same exact formula. It starts off with either Shinji having daddy issues or the gang is going through some filler. Then midway through, an angel attacks, and usually it'll look like Team Shinji is winning. And suddenly, uh-oh, direct power to right thrust. Ma'am, the boosters have been disabled. You get a little montage of some League of Legends players spamming racial slurs in chat, and now they...
Wow, we bring up League of Legends again.
They can't beat the angel. They spend 15 minutes planning how to kill it. You'll get some occasional dialogue like, "Don't fret, this is all foretold in the PP poo-poo complex," to make you feel like the plot is moving, and then wowie zowie, the new plan works perfectly the first time we tried it.
But doesn't that stop at some point? Like, sure, it gets repetitive, but it's not that fucking repetitive. The movies are an entirely different story after the first one. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the first one is recap, and then the other ones are new, different thing. Because we split up timelines.
You can tweak the formula a little bit. For example, episode 7. Everyone's talking at a conference for 10 minutes about this robot, everything's going great, and "Sir, our Garen is feeding kills down bot lane. Impossible."
This right here is how I know that he is a League of Legends player, and he fucking sucks.
Try calling him a "Sir, we did that and he told us he wasn't black." So they spend 7 more minutes devising a plan. Misato gets sent in there, the plan doesn't work the first time, it gets resolved anyway. It essentially throws a minor twist in there to say something about Ikari. Every episode feels like Bill Murray's Groundhog Day, where it's the same thing with small delineations. You sit here thinking, well, when are the angels coming? You see them fight and think, well, when is this gonna go wrong?
But that's kind of weird and dishonest, though. Because when you're looking for the aliens, the angels to show up, it's always a unique type of thing. So it does follow the enemy of the week kind of trope, but only up to a certain episode, and then it starts to really push for that story a little bit more. But even with the angels arriving, it still gives you that same story of what they're after. There's a reason that they keep attacking almost the exact same place, or trying to get to the exact same place. Yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
You effectively remove any and all suspense, especially because no one important in the series dies. We'll get to that.
Wait, what? When does people have to die for it to be important?
Later. And this contributes to what becomes a very boring show with nothing that really sticks out to me. I will say, however, I stopped falling asleep around episode 14 because the angels appear less frequently and the show becomes harder to predict, which I can respect.
Yeah, it's Monsters of the Week because it's based on Ultraman. Like, Homeboy really said, man, I hope people really do enjoy my Ultraman references. No, bro. This is about Christianity. Weebs go outside and touch fucking grass.
Respect. However,
it's boring. That's such a fucking weird nitpick, subjective speak. Hang on. My mouse is almost dying. And we can't have that fucking happen. Also, you're going to see a thing pop up probably. And I'm not restarting it. Actually, maybe I had to. Everything is breaking, bros. There we go. Don't worry, Windows 11 is totally perfect and works 100% of the time, except when it doesn't. Did I fix it yet? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I broke it. Sorry, chat. Now I don't have a mouse. You're gonna have to run the stream without me. Except if I do this. Maybe. Damn it. I fucking broke it. This is so unfortunate, bros. Whatever. We'll just keep going.
I fell asleep watching this. Twice. Since each episode feels the same, the story carries a feeling of stagnation. Aside from Asuka appearing, nothing important actually happens to permanently change the cast nor the world.
She does... What? He stopped at episode 14! What does he fucking mean? What a weird nitpick.
One dies, they don't uncover some major secret that causes a rift between characters, and it stays that way until the anime ends. If you want to use the "it's realistic" argument for the show, someone's got to die when there's robots killing each other in the middle of the city, right? No. This guy's sister
because
got pinned under some rubble. Whoa, how convenient.
Well, because everyone's supposed to evacuate. Did he not watch the fucking show? Also, I got my mouse back working.
And Fuyutsuki survive a nuke on episode 18. Episode 3 deep and
isn't it like not really a city, but like whatever.
Schroeder just fine sitting under a giant mech fight.
Wow.
However, around episode 17, I actually started feeling nervous for a character. Something about having him pilot the Eva unnerved me, and by episode 18, his body is snapped in half against Shinji's will. It was a turning point for an even more serious point in the story. Unless...
Oh my lord.
Hell!
In episode 23, Ray dies a horrific and traumatic death. Nah, that's too crazy. Unless... what are the stakes?
Bro, did he not watch any part of this show to know that... Whatever, I'm not going to spoil it for the people that probably already seen it.
Clearly, I'm not supposed to be on the edge of my seat because I already know no one's dying. I know it's going to happen every episode. Is it the action? Is that why I'm supposed to... Oh, it's because of this shit I'm not going to read. But you...
Wow.
See, it actually affects the psyche of... Oh no, sorry. Fuck you, it's boring. And if me saying your favorite anime is boring offends you, it's time to grow up. If someone said Ergo Proxy is boring, I'd say, yeah, I can see that. But you want to know why I actually finished Ergo Proxy? It wasn't this predictable, monotonous grind to finish. In Ergo Proxy, you immediately see a mysterious monster called a proxy. You also get a glimpse at a virus that's causing robots to become sentient. 2 mysteries. These 2 mysteries will not only be uncovered in an extremely satisfying way, but we go on a journey with Riel to do so. And because the audience is swept...
No one really watched Ergo Proxy, though. Like, as much as I'm not saying that this show's bad. I'm just saying no one watched it because if they did, then it would be talked about more. But you don't really hear that unless you get to, like, boomers such as myself.
Along with her, we develop our own questions that we actively want answered. Ava develops a bunch of questions that not only am I not invested enough to care about, but ones that they don't answer. There's actual stakes that keep you interested in Ergo Proxy because it's spontaneous. I don't know what's going to happen every episode. I don't know who's going to die. Whereas Ava is... not that. However, as I said, it did start picking up around episode 14. A majority of those foreign terms I mentioned earlier were actually used the most in later episodes of the show. This is when the plot felt like it was moving and we'd finally discover something. What's the spear of lasagna? Well, we end up getting cucked in the last 2 episodes and learned absolutely nothing. I'm saving that for later though.
Wait, what? But you stopped... Oh, Lord. Wait, hang on. Ergo Proxy is not really easy to understand. There is a lot of references to niche philosophy. You know, people don't talk about it, but I'm sure someone watched it. Oh, please don't do this. I remember seeing this part. Oh no.
God?
This is gonna drag on for way too long. Go ahead and count it down.
Fuck! No, I'm not God. Why do you always do this to me? Why do you always take me to the Make-A-Wish Center?
God, you know I ain't...
Shut up. Let's just go. Hello. God damn it.
Are you guys laughing yet? That was funny. Yay.
If a bully kicks the shit out of you every day, it doesn't matter if he had a rough upbringing or he's just young. The guy's still annoying. If someone gets on your nerves because he won't stop bothering you, it doesn't matter if he has some emotional issues because his parents divorced. He's still annoying, right? So why is it when it comes to anime, I'm all of a sudden supposed to forgive Shinji for being some easily manipulated whiny little Democrat because he's just 14 or it's realistic? Bottom line is, I don't like him. That's all that matters. Oh, I'm supposed to pretend like Asuka isn't the most insufferable red stain on the show because she's insecure? Because she has some issues? No. The author has a choice on whether or not to add these characters. Realistically, yeah, there's people like Shinji out there.
Bro, how is he saying so much without saying anything at all? Just say he's annoying and move on.
But there's also people like Jack Lucas who made it through the most intense military training available at age 14. At 17, he stowed away on a ship.
Wow, it's almost like people are different.
Headed for Iwo Jima on the front lines. And when he finally arrives, he has to storm the beach without a weapon. So obviously he grabs it off a dead soldier and charges right in. Upon joining up with a friendly team of soldiers, he starts getting shot at and boom! The first round of his rifle headshots a dude. His second round, however, jammed his rifle. He picked it up while it was soaked in blood and sand.
What is this? Just get to the fucking point, bro.
And in the confusion, he realizes a live grenade's been thrown at his comrades and immediately hops on top and tells his homies to take cover. It's then that another grenade flashes past his face, so he grabs that one and throws it under his body, adding to the pile. The 2 grenades blow up and suddenly his guts are filled with metal. His comrades finish the battle and come back to collect his dog tags when they realize the fucker's still alive and still conscious. Guy makes a full recovery. Thank you. This has been Storytime with Scamboli. Point is...
Wow, we went through that entire history lesson to talk about anime character?
Realistic isn't always, oh geez, Rick, I don't know about this one. I don't want to pilot the robot, Rick. I'm not saying Shinji had to be a JoJo character or a big muscle man alpha male, but the author could have given Shinji a myriad of more likable personality traits and still had him go through some inner turmoil.
But that's the point of Shinji's character, though, is that he's supposed to be coming of age.
Asuka didn't have to be a bitch. Rei could have been developed a little more.
Rei's a fucking clone. I was gonna call him the R-slur.
I'd like to see her slowly developing a sense of self, and we only catch a glimpse of that. This is important because even if someone actually died, I wouldn't give a shit. It's real hard to build suspense when I don't even care what happened. If Shinji died, oh well, the story goes on. If Asuka died... If there is heaven...
Bro, no way!
I have seen it. Thank you.
Stop
God.
this!
The only person
No way. This is fucking weird. Why do you have to do it that way?
I was actually scared of dying off with some minor character who had no impact on the story aside from being a plot device for Shinji to storm off and act all tsundere. Again.
Well, he's not acting tsundere. He's fucking... How to tell someone doesn't know human emotions 101.
Why are we supposed to like Misato? Because she's hot?
No, you're not supposed to like any of these fucking characters. They're all fucking terrible. They're all terrible.
Can't empathize nor can I sympathize with any of the cast. That's not character development. Just now I googled why do people like Ava and someone said because the characters are so good. He went on to say that these characters top even Breaking Bad and that just gave me a hernia. You wanna know the difference between Breaking Bad's cast and Ava?
The difference is one's animated and the other isn't. Is this a fucking talking point?
As incel, harlot, and blow-up doll. One, they're likable. Walt is a
They're not supposed to be! Holy shit.
Desperate man on his last leg who will do anything to make his family's life easier when he dies. Even if that means selling meth and murdering people. Right there, that motive is enough to sell me. But on top, top of that, his personality is enjoyable and he makes the series fun to watch. Number 2, character development.
Bro, we want to talk about character development? This is the worst topic. So I'm just using Digino because Discord said he likes Ava. Wow, that's weird. Even when this video came out, it wouldn't have mattered.
Probably like Walt. If not, you're at least intrigued and want to see where the story takes him, and that makes you care when he goes from a loving father to a psychopathic criminal mastermind. You enjoy seeing hints of his personality becoming more and more distorted until in the end, he's a completely different person. But really, Walt always had that man inside of him. Shinji goes from mega cuck to mega cuck that sometimes acts a little sassy. Do we feel like we've grown with the character? No. Do I like Shinji enough to even care about his development? No. I'm not invested enough in where the story takes him. Asuka doesn't become less of a bitch, Rei doesn't fully develop a sense of self, and so on. Yet again, it feels like the story is going nowhere. Are you sick of watching it?
Bro, he didn't watch the show then. Because those characters, if, again, maybe Anno had a reason for making Ava the way that he did as far as the series, and then the TV, like, not TV, the movies. Because I feel like if he made those things knowing that they would be different and that these characters develop in the movies and not the TV show in such a way, I feel like that would be a fucking weird 20,000 IQ play of, okay, well, the first one's going to be dog shit, okay? Let's just throw it out there. Oh, wait, we got all this other cool shit? Okay, well, that's what we're going to use for the movie. That would be some top-tier mind-breaking shit. But instead, we get this guy complaining about it.
Mix minding their own business.
God damn it, get.
Wait, why does it have Alex Jones?
Introducing guns. No longer will you have to spit your dip in fear. Get out there and mind someone else's fucking business.
Oh, Lord. You know what? This is the last one I'm going to watch. I didn't want to watch it anyways, but here we are.
Symbolism is DLC. It enhances an already great story. Therefore, it's completely irrelevant if what you're watching is not enjoyable in any capacity. Oh my god, Shinji curled up like a fetus inside the Eva. That is so deep. That is why Eva is better than Goblin Slayer. Yeah, you...
This is gonna be a weird segment.
You can gargle a dick and brush your teeth with my balls. Breaking Bad was an already thrilling and entertaining ride, but on top of that, it's packed with interesting symbolism that I didn't even catch on to. When Walter is confronted by his wife about his second life, Walt inches further and further away from her until finally, he says we're done here. He then proceeds to walk away from her and sheds his light red shirt for a darker and more sinister shade, a blood red. This is where Walter leaves for the rest of the series.
Bruh. That's the same fucking thing you just described.
Series in Heisenberg arrives. Just a shade of red says so much. This symbolism.
Man, this dude really did do the blue curtain means something different than it's just blue. What?
Like this make a great story? Fuck no. But it's cool to look at and think, huh, that was interesting.
What?
I don't care that Ava has religious symbolism. That does nothing for me, so don't even try pulling that shit. Look at modern art. Look how stupid it looks. But it sells because ding ding ding, symbolism. Ah, this pineapple symbolizes when I poop, but the poop feels like a spiky ball. And snobs eat that shit right up, just like Ava. The symbolism doesn't matter.
Oh lord, he's just kind of shitting on the people that think that it's deeper than it is, but he's also kind of low-key looking deeper than it is because he brought up the stupid fucking Breaking Bad thing.
Unless the rest is cool to look at. Don't get me wrong, if you enjoyed the series and appreciate the symbolism, that's totally understandable and fine. But if you use that as evidence of the story being good, well...
Oh my god, don't do this. Don't die on this hill.
Basically, the ending is just 40 minutes of every character confronting their insecurities and coming to terms with the Human Instrumentality Project.
Wow, it's almost like it's the fucking point.
It feels like a high school play where they have to describe everything because there's not enough time to convey the emotions of every character.
Also, wasn't this rushed? I'm pretty sure Anna was like, yeah, we didn't get to fucking do this the way I wanted to do this. But even then, no one really fucking hated it, really? Because then he came out with the end of Evangelion and then he tried to fix it?
I'm just gonna give you an example. Did you shit your pants? No, I don't need pull-ups anymore. I'm a big boy now. My mommy and daddy abandoning me doesn't affect me at all. Did you shit your pants? No. Did you shit your pants? No. Did you shit your pants? Yes! Mommy and daddy's divorce does make me shit my pants. I do need diapers. It sounds like I'm exaggerating, but no. It's just that. Some people will tell you it was a cinematic masterpiece, and...
Okay, first of all, you're not listening to Dorkly for anything informational. And the weird type of... Like, I like the OG's ending, even if it was rushed. That was kind of the thing, is that it was rushed out by executives, and it didn't really do its job. But why do we have to bring up these fucking people, though?
You can believe that, that's fine. But let me tell you why it's horrible as an ending. Number one, I don't care about these characters. Yeah.
Wow, you spent 24 episodes with them. You don't care about them. Just tell me you didn't watch it.
Yeah, everyone on the show hates themselves. Why should I care? Shinji is a nuisance. Asuka is just a menace, and so on. And it's not like anyone...
Wow, nuisance and menace are the same thing, but they're vastly different characters.
Develops in the end. They just kind of come to terms with themselves, and hooray, I'm a pussy, yeah! But that was pretty subjective. Let's say you actually care about the characters and story. We do learn about the Human Instrumentality Project, yet we don't learn a single thing about Ikari's motives, why the project's even happening, where the angels come from, why the angels hate humans, so on and so forth. So you've invested around 13.5 hours into the series hoping, praying for a fulfilling ending that explains what's going on, all to get cucked for nearly an hour.
You know what? This is gonna be my statement on this segment, because now we're far enough into the future that I can make this statement. I don't want to see a single Scamboli video where he talks about how great Attack on Titan is. Well, good thing you came here for Breaking Bad, because I don't know what's happening anymore, man. My life is out of fucking control.
It completely deviates from the rest.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I was gonna say. So the thing that I want to tell you is, if he has any Attack on Titan videos and he says that it's good and how the way the manga ended, that lets you know that you can discount literally everything he says. Mans turns into a fucking bird, and you have to sit here and tell me that this is bad? Excuse me.
Rest of the story for what? To be artistic, to be deep, to make a statement about the human mind. Boo! Boo! You learn in 7th grade what makes a story.
Holy shit.
The beginning, rising action, the climax, and falling action. Only there is no climax to Ava. It's just one long, less than mediocre handjob where you don't even finish. Right as you feel it coming, he or she just stops and starts giving you a lecture on the human mind for an hour.
But you said that everything was boring because every week it was, oh, the angels just show up. So there was no fucking rise. Ugh. Sorry, I have to be very positive. But wait, you said you didn't... Whatever.
The Avas are so fucking cool. First off, the design is rad even 20 years later. When the Avas start freaking out and going berserk, everything about it's unnerving and badass, especially when Unit 1 starts eating an angel. There's a handful of these moments, but each one is fucking sick. Speaking of cool moments, anytime they use classical, old school type music was a blast. Like when the two Avas are dancing together to beat an angel. And let's talk...
But wait a minute, you said that whole segment was dog shit because they had to figure out a way to beat the angel. And they figured out a way, and you said, oh, well, that's just fucking made up. They had to do this thing, and then they beat it on the first try after trying something new. So you had to walk that one back. What a...
Talk about the way the anime was edited. The whole thing kind of felt like watching some sort of war catalog that you're not supposed to see. There's also these long shots of the landscape that give off a vibe I've never felt in anime.
Wow. Did you feel like the Shinji Ikari?
I really wish that modern anime would branch out and explore different methods of cinematography like Ava did. It really breathed...
Wow, it's almost like they did.
...fresh air into the medium and provide a massive outlet for creativity instead of, you know, dipping into the story side of...
Wait a minute, what was that?
...and provide a massive outlet for creativity instead of, you know...
Generic cash grabs. How slow. Is that really the issue, though? Like, low-key?
Dipping into the story side of things, I think it's really cool that if for some reason you actually liked it, you could spend hours upon hours dissecting why the author did certain things and what characters were thinking and so on, even 24 years later. That's insane to me.
Yeah, watch the fucking movies then.
So what am I trying to say? Well, just because a bunch of nerds decide something's a classic doesn't make it good. Have you ever read The Great Gatsby? That shit fucking sucked. They even might have layers and layers of psychological messages and all that. It doesn't make it fun to watch. And if you disagree, well, that's just because I have much larger amounts of brain power than you. You don't gotta agree with me, I don't care. If I agreed...
Yeah, don't worry. I was very much aware.
With everything some asshole on YouTube said, I would probably be a really boring person. So...
I don't know, chat. Is he more annoying and boring as me? I'm sure that I'm pretty annoying, but... This is just fucking weird.
If you're mad that I don't have the same opinion as you, you can go ahead and fuck yourself. However, if you just disagree with what I said or think I'm wrong, leave a comment.
I'm not gonna do that.
They won't read it, but it's cool to have a discussion. Don't leave yet. Don't leave.
Wait a minute. It's good to have a discussion, but you're not gonna read it? Whatever, bro. I guess I've done that before, though. You know, pot meets kettle. That kind of shit. Oh my god. I wanted to stream today instead of doing overtime. Because, you know how it should be. Actually, you know what, chat? You're right. I need to find a video. But I might do it for next stream, though. Because I'm sure nothing's out about it. And if I did find it, it would be a while. Actually, hang on a second. Okay, so I found I have an idea, and I need to look at it. If I can find the video that I'm looking for, and it's on whatever it is here on YouTube, then we will watch it, and that will be the actual last one. And if I find it, I'm gonna be very upset. Nope, nothing. If anything, I'm finding a lot of I'm finding a lot of stupid shit. But not really anything that's important, though. I guess I can't find the video. There's nothing in here about it. People seem to like it. I think we're doing okay. I guess I have like some last bits of information for you, chat. Something I'm about to show you. If you go to this fine channel right here, not my channel. Here, I'll send it to you, chat. If you go there, there's a playlist, right? Here's the playlist. It is this first one. View the full playlist. This is the first episode of Jashin Chan Dropkick X. First episode. And it's split up into 100 parts. I'll get DMAC'd if I watch it. I'm pretty sure. You know, we're already fucking demonetized, I'm sure. But they do it in seconds. Example is that hang on. If you go to like this video, also sound warning, probably. You see these? See, they're all into the parts where they show the storyboard. They show the storyboard stuff first. You know how it would look. And then it shows you the animation as it came out. No subs here, boy. And then next part. Bruh. And then you have to watch the second episode to find out. Because the last part is the opening, or the ending. I mean, the opening is there. But now you get an ending first. Which is actually pretty fucking lit. If I play that, I'll actually get DMAC'd. You know how it be. I'll actually get shit on if I play it. There is something else that I needed to show you. Don't know if I'll find it though. You know how I usually end the stream by going to Twitch and showing you other cool and interesting people. Like my man's, he's drawing art, obviously. If you want to see spoiler alert, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. He's pretty far in there. He's been playing that shit all night. And then you can watch Pikami, the best VTuber, play Silent Hill 2. And she spelled silent wrong. Because there's an R there. But she's playing like the premium one. Yo, she fucking... Just have a fun time, bro. Yeah, you should watch good video content that's not by me, obviously. I think what I need to do really is I need to find another video to watch. I don't know if there's any videos. That's why I told you guys to suggest me one. Suggest some in the thing. Because Lord forbid I'm gonna actually find something of value here. It's not gonna happen. And I can't watch anime with you guys on the fucking stream. That would just be stupid. But also impossible. There's actually a thing I was gonna do. And see, this is the other stupid thing. I can't fucking send you guys to another stream because that would make too much fucking sense. Very strange. Next time I stream, we're gonna have an actual topic. I hope. I don't know when that next stream is. Because I'll actually be doing overtime. Not tomorrow, but the next day. And then the day after. And then it'll be regular work the day after that. It's gonna be fucking weird. Other than that, I'm pretty much done streaming. But thanks for coming to the high necro stream, where I also drank a pretty much the entire fucking thing of Jack Daniel's whiskey and cola. Yeah, a lot of you need to get to sleep. That's why I did it earlier in the day, so that way you guys could get plenty of rest for the day ahead tomorrow, which I'm off from work anyways. Wait, holy shit. Would be an anime I'd watch? It's always a thing that you can watch. Come on. Work until 11. Just leave. They can't stop you. But I'm out here, chat. You know what to do. Like this stream. You don't have to like the stream. Trust me. It's gonna be unlisted, and then I'm gonna forget to upload it somewhere, and then it's just gonna be a never-ending cycle. And then there's something else. There's something else I was gonna tell you too. It was kind of important. Oh yeah. One of these days, we're gonna have a super positive stream. I don't know what it's gonna be about, and I don't know when it's gonna be. But I've been trying to set up the 2 webcam system. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'll tell you guys later. But follow me on Twitter. I thought about bringing back the Twitch channel. We'll see. And then if I get fucking dumb lit again, we're gonna have like a pizza party one of these days. Phil brought me that idea. The good old DSP himself. But we'll see if any of that pans out. But have a good rest of your day, chat. It's gonna be fucking cool. But just hope it's not like 3 a.m. UK time when you stream. I try to stream early in the day, but I'm also just kind of fucking lazy. You know, the usual. But
what I learned today, all right, it's my fault. I screwed up. I did. I'm willing to admit when I make a mistake, and I know that looking back at the situation of exactly the way that things went down.
Look here! Look, listen!